Because
I
you
don't, I don't
said
know what that
shit list.
means. What list is that? Is that like your list of people who you act like you hate but secretly want to bone?
No, it's my shit list.
She is pretty hot.
Uh-huh.
I
Uh-huh.
roll to have
She
sex
shit
with
on
Amber
his
Heard.
bed. She shit on his bed. Okay, that was the joke.
Yeah, but
That was a big thing.
that's a power move.
That is a power move.
So that's not really something
Hey,
you can talk shit for.
Greg, did you record my laugh and then play it back at 2 times speed just to
No,
make
no,
fun of
he
me?
was listening to the recap on 2 times speed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was listening to the. I was watching the video on 2 times speed to write the recap. Get it right.
Sure. Sure.
All right, so
Greg, you totally own Gyros. I returned your mom's wallet. That's a good one.
he means her pussy wallet.
Oh my God, Car, you killed me.
Yes.
Yep, Rip,
I
That
made a
is
deposit.
that is a death roll. Holy shit.
Yeah, you die. So
I am. Okay, well then I'll you guys have fun.
Cool.
I'll
Yep.
see you in the afterlife, I guess.
all right.
Yeah.
So you're 15 minutes
see you
late.
at Mandos.
Suddenly they became actual heroes. Narf is happy.
Okay. Okay.
So where last we left our party,
Yes.
it was 3 p.m. on the second day of the first 10-day of the month of Flame Rule.
The month of what?
Flame Rule.
Like okay.
Flame Rule.
Okay.
The month of Flame Rule.
Pythorn.
Not Kythorn. Kythorn's a
Not
bitch
Kythorn.
month.
Sure. it
Nobody
is.
fucks with Kythorn anymore. That's out of style. Kythorn's so last month.
Mhm.
So how do you guys feel about where we proceed from here?
Yeah, so you guys are at the Lady
We're at 24.
Luck Tavern?
No, we
River
no,
Shining.
we were.
River
we were
Shining Tavern. River Shining. I'll never
I think we
remember.
just walked out. We had just walked out of the River Shining.
Yeah, to the Lady Luck.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Where did we go into Lady Luck? I thought we just like walked out of
Well-
River Shining with no
Well,
like
all right,
idea
fair
of
enough.
direction.
I'll put you guys right outside.
Okay, so it's like 3
Yeah.
p.m. and like how far away are the goblins that Vara got the contract on?
How far away?
Yeah,
Well, it's
that,
more
because
like
if
20,
it's
30
like far
miles.
away, it's not worth it to go like start scouting today.
Let me.
It was like a couple days away.
Yeah, so yeah, it's not worth starting now.
I mean, we can count how many ticks there are between here and there on the big map. 'Cause we decided that was a tick is an hour.
75 miles, 3 days.
Yeah, not worth it.
Yeah, that's 3 hard days as well.
Show you a hard day.
I mean, he's just like 3 days. Ugh, not worth it.
Not worth it. Leave the gabos.
I mean,
Okay.
I want to
Well,
fight a
you
fucking
got- you got-
demonologist.
We can do the goblin thing eventually while we're here, but I think for the moment we basically got an equivalent award. We're already in good terms. We want to stay on Daggerford's good terms just because that might give us some cushion. If anyone
Yeah.
starts asking questions, we'll be heroes here.
Some cushion
We
if
We won't be
anybody
literal
comes a pushing.
terrorists.
Well, there's what we don't necessarily need to go scouting the whole thing right away. How many gabos did you see before you got turned into a human pincushion?
Well, half of
There's
the
about
mission.
4. So it was a Mott and Bailey, right?
Yeah. Give
The
us
larger
a
area.
recount of your whole experience in there. Well, what
So
was the feel of it?
Ooh.
there was a few. When I looked through the main area, it looked like there was very few goblins.
Mhm.
There's only a few, a few that looked kind of maybe not in great shape. They kind of just had like a little light. They didn't look like they were particularly well fed. And then I went to go search the castle part, and immediately got met with like maybe half a dozen archers and a couple of siege weapons.
Mhm. What siege weapons?
So
We're talking about onagers, trebuchet, ballistae.
they had like
Olivolos.
ballista or something, right?
I
Did
don't
they?
know.
Yeah, ballistae.
Yeah, they had ballistae.
Yeah, they had I think
Ballistums.
two ballistas and
No, it's ballista. It's Greek.
Yeah, the plural of ballista is ballistae.
It's Greek.
Ballistum. It's ballistums.
Well, why
listen.
would I want to
Then
speak
Greek,
in
you
some
shit.
native Greek language? I've never heard of Greek. I'm in the Forgotten Realms. What is a Greek?
That's true.
A Greek is an untrustworthy person who will steal your shit when you're not looking.
Nice.
That's an Albanian or a Pole.
Whoa.
They're
Come on,
from-
what's
All right, all
Berlin?
right, all right, all right, all right,
What's
all
in
right.
Berlin? Come on.
American. It's funny. He is Greek and he's playing as Harmino, who seems a lot more American than he does Greek.
He
Why
really does.
American?
Shoot first, ask questions later.
Yeah.
I mean, first of
Also-
all, Hamill is not fat, so he can't be young.
Also,
That's
don't be the
actually
wrong
true.
race.
And Hamill doesn't eat McDonald's and goes to
He's,
Walmart to
yeah,
buy
but he's
weapons.
racist and he fights everyone. That sounds pretty American to me.
Sounds very American.
I mean, you haven't seen how racist we are, but fine.
Yeah.
Let's just say Harmino is the best of Americans and the best of Greeks.
yeah. He's also got a horrifying, leave no man behind attitude. That's very, very American. Like, oh, Evander's in that dungeon. Let's kill 1,000 people. To get him out.
If anything, I'd say Harmino
He's
is
a
the best.
kinsman. I'm not going to leave you die in the hands of pathetic humans.
Yeah,
If anything,
I mean,
Harmino is the best out of all Germans.
Carr might as well have named Evander Michael Durant. Like, it's just insane.
All right. So back to the task at hand.
Yeah.
I say, in character, back to character.
Mhm.
I say
Which character?
we should.
You've got many.
I've got many faces. It's how I go to different places in order to do terrible things. I say that we actually pursued this cult of Bane that Harmino was telling me about.
Yes. Doesn't Inmaster
Because
want
I
to
think
divide
it's
justice on the god of tyrannical oppression?
Now,
Think about it.
explain to me, Varys, what you mean when you say explore this cult of Bane.
I say we go after them. We get the information we need. We kill them if we have to, because they're a bunch of cultists. And I say, Vera, the reason that you should have an incentive in this is because if you do help raise Harmonil's house back into power, good standing in this mystical realm of Evermeet or wherever the fuck he always talks about, they will be indebted to you. I think that would be a good reason for you to have these potentially now powerful and rich benefactors.
I have a question, Varys. What do you know about this cult as of now?
Can I roll for that? Can I roll history for the cult of Bane?
Well, I mean, so are you trying to know? Are you trying to see how much you know about like cultists of Bane?
Yes.
Or this specific cult of Bane?
I'd say cultist of Bane in general.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Roll
3.
Oh,
Yes.
excellent. That's exactly what I wanted.
I was gonna say roll religion.
Oh.
No, he
Well,
failed already.
my religion roll might also be the same.
It's the same. Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, so that's fine.
So you don't know anything really except that they worship Bane, the god of oppression and tyranny.
Yeah.
So
I
speaking
don't know
of
about
the
you,
god
but
of
they
Bane,
sound like good guys.
the god, that guy at Tempus who was
So
who gave some information. Well, they dress in black. They don't move around at daylight. They don't worship Bane in public.
So I just want to get this clear, Varys. So that we are on the same page moving forward. You want to surveil and possibly kill these people because they wear dark clothes and meet at night, and they are called cultists.
And they worship a god of tyrannical oppression and murder.
Yes. Oh, so you want to kill them for their religious beliefs? That's what you're saying?
Not kill them, but
But he
infiltrate
said
them.
potentially kill them. I want to make sure. So is killing them all on the table because of their religious beliefs?
I mean, I don't mind. I mean, Varys has to know. Varys has to know what.
I'm asking Varys. I know you don't mind. You'll kill anyone. I want to know Varys'
Says
feelings
Varys.
moving forward.
Look, if we find out these guys are up to no good and they are actually, not just some LARPing assholes, but actually like going out and spreading suffering, I think if anything, we're doing the city a good deed. if you'd like, we can report it to the authorities first. I know you seem, that's kind of your way of covering your ass.
Oh,
That,
oh,
hey, by the
covering my
way,
ass.
hmm?
I just want it to be clear that I have no interest in slaughtering people because of their religion, and I have no interest in slaughtering people because they worship someone I find to be unpleasant. I will kill someone if I need to for our survival, but I'm not going to look for someone to kill.
Look, look, if we can convince them to drop their ways, look, any killing is wholly dependent on what they're actually doing. Let me get that
Uh-huh.
straight right
Uh-huh.
away.
And
Okay, like if they're just doing some weird religious ceremonies, worshiping some asshole god, I'm not going to kill them. If anything,
uh-huh.
we're just trying to get information from them so that we can find this demonologist.
Oh, okay, so you don't want to kill them, but you do want to break and enter their place of worship and try to surreptitiously view people who fight for fun and as part of their beliefs, and then
Well, hold on,
what
hold on,
happens
hold on.
is
No,
you
no, no.
break.
You're
You're
confused. No,
getting them confused with
you're
Tempest.
getting
Oh,
Bane and Tempest confused.
okay, sorry.
Tempest
Okay,
is the god
yeah,
of war and honorary battle and shit like
sorry.
that.
Yeah,
Bane is that's
but
different. So
okay, yeah, but so you're telling me
Bane
that you
doesn't
want
really
to,
have very
yeah,
many official churches because most
yeah,
people do not consider worshiping a god of
yeah,
tyrannical oppression to be a good
yes.
trait.
Yes, but so yeah, sorry. So but you're telling me that you want to surveil these people without their knowledge and without their consent, and what happens if they're not okay with
You're
that and
trying
they
to tell me
attack
you want
you?
to infiltrate
Vera,
ISIS and
Vera,
survey ISIS? I don't know about
Vera,
that because of their
Or you
religious
can or you can
beliefs.
do it like Kata with
my
the
question
Mujahideen and
is,
give
why
them
is it that
stingers.
the only time, after this whole black goat incident as well, why is it that the only time you're against fighting is not
No,
when it's a slave ring, but
no,
it's
no, no,
when
no,
it's against guys that worship the god of oppression?
no, Varys. I am not against this. I want it to be clear to you that you want to do this for Harmonil, and that you know that there's a very good chance that us merely being there will start a fight in which we will need to use lethal force to get our way out. And I don't necessarily want to do this. I want you to recognize that you and Harmonil want to kill people. Is that okay?
I didn't say I'm
They're
going to
bad.
kill
They're
people
bad
here.
people. They might be bad people. Only if they are committing atrocities. Do you understand?
Yes. And what if they're not committing atrocities, but they don't take kindly to you spying on them?
Well,
Or if they're not the type to commit
so
atrocities?
Ilmater, his god is actually one of Bane's primary opponents.
Isn't Tom the enemy number one of Bane?
Okay, but that has nothing to do with what I said.
Yeah, but like Ilmata and
Irrelevant.
Tom are allied gods, so they're
Yes,
this triad.
sure.
That's what I mean.
Yes, they're part of the same triad. They're all aspects of the same.
Of Tyr.
Well, sort of no, but they're all aspects of the
Talos.
same They're all gods of the same aspect of good.
Yeah.
I mean, I could well be convinced to go along with this and help you. I don't think that we need to do this in any sense, and I think it's stupid for us to do this. But I could be convinced. But I just want it to be clear to you, Varys, that I have no interest in slaughtering these people. I have no interest in creating a scenario where a misunderstanding makes it so we have to slaughter them in self-defense. And I have no interest in surveilling people against their will unless we need to for good reason. And we know that we need to, not on a hunch, not on Harmonel's racist word that they're bad guys. Because by his account, you're a bad guy because you're half human. So,
I mean, it's
I
not
just
on my
want that to be
account that
clear.
Bane is a bad people.
All I'm saying,
Vera.
Varys, is that we can do this, but I want you to recognize that I'm not okay with this because of all the evil it might lead to. And evil that does us no favors or anyone
Look,
else.
if you want to take it very slow, this surveillance, and get some sort of proof that they're up to no good before we really fully try to infiltrate,
I feel
I'm
like
okay with
Vera
that.
is a follower of Bane.
Yeah, in secret, yep.
No, I just
I
find it
am
really
Bane.
suspect.
I am Bane.
Yeah, you're an avatar of Bane in
literally the
secret.
god of evil, and you're like, these people aren't
He's
so
not the
bad.
god of evil. He's the god of tyrannical oppression.
Yeah,
Baal
it's a-
is probably
it's a
closer to the god of
different
evil.
thing,
Baal is
man.
the god of like wanton murder.
Now,
Yeah.
aren't you someone that's all about freedom, Vera?
She's a slaver.
No, I'm not a
Yeah.
slaver. Stop calling me a slaver. You
I mean,
stupid.
you sell things to other people. What is that?
We,
You hunt people. Is that not what you told me?
that's
the
not
fuck
a
is that?
slaver. So, oh, God.
There's a difference between hunting and murdering people.
Nobody is
and enslaving
under
them.
anyone's thumb. There is no domination.
What do
of
you what do
anyone.
you what do you do when you catch the people?
You kill them or release them as you see fit, as is the pleasure of the predator.
That's slavery. That's like slavery with
not
extra steps.
slavery. No, because no one is
I'm
ever.
just really good at catching them. Guess they're going to be slaves.
No, you don't keep them.
You sell
hunt them. You kill them or you release them. That's what you do with
Okay,
prey.
Like that's fucking insane. Okay, I thought I was insane.
You are
I mean,
insane.
stop
Yeah.
calling me a
I am
slaver.
insane. You know what? I might be insane, but
I would never.
Let's calm
celebrate
down. Let's calm
slavery.
down.
I'm
It's
just
kind
gonna,
of common
I'm gonna
sense to calm down.
now I'm like kind of pissed, so I'm just gonna like literally like take like a finger and just kind of like poke her in the shoulder and be like, "We're doing this. You fuck. The only time you care about not entering combat or fighting someone is when it's literally the god of tyrannical oppression. We're just gonna
Varys.
look and see what the tyrannical oppressors are up to.
We
We're doing
just-
this.
We just
Varys?
want to need to find that fucker, and we're good to go.
Varys, I didn't say I'm not okay with this. I wanted you to recognize that this is you and Harmonel who want to do this, and I'm merely helping you. And that if we have to kill people, even through a misunderstanding, that's because you wanted to do this. And if I kill someone because that's the only way we will survive, it's because you wanted to do this.
Okay,
That's all I
Vera.
want to be clear here.
You win. We're just as bad as you. You're right. But you know what? You can choose not to come along. But you just won't have House Finderwell indebted to you.
But like, don't you want like in Evermeet there are going to be gods? A lot of things that you could do. Is it you're a hunter?
Hmm.
There are many things that you won't find anywhere else.
Hmm. I mean, I'll come with you
Legalize
guys if you want to.
prostitution.
This
If
is
you
the
want to
one
surveil these
time I've
people,
been
I'll come
asked
with
by
you.
people that might be up to no good.
Yeah,
I have to take it.
I'll come with you. I don't have any objection coming with you and helping you boys out. I just want you to know that this is your choice.
Okay,
Okay?
let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
No objections.
I also would like you to remember that when you ask for assistance, I do so because we're a team. And then I'm going to shoot like a really, really, really dirty look at Harmonel.
Interesting.
Does he even remember why I'm shooting him a dirty look?
Yeah, I try and I say whatever.
Okay.
What was that sound in the background?
Harmonel, I think at this point is very good at pretending like he knows what's going on.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I know what she's talking about.
Yeah,
Fuck, she talking
exactly. Yeah, his reactions are very well honed for that.
Yeah.
Let's go. Does he have any idea where this cult is?
I mean,
I thought we killed
No.
Colt.
Yeah,
not that guy. I mean, they're not going to be around like at daylight, so we will have to wait till dark.
Yeah, but do you have any idea the rough area? Is it in the shanties? That sounds like an area that might have
I mean,
a cult.
they're probably going to be in the shittier areas,
So the shanties.
probably.
If they haven't attracted any attention, that seems to be the area where.
I mean, I would imagine they'd be like at the docks.
Could be, yeah. Maybe a bit
This-
outside of town. I don't know
I mean,
if they
the
could have like.
shanties are
I
in the
mean-
middle of the city.
I mean, they could also have like some hidden sanctuary outside of town, like not far off of it, but near it.
Harmonel, you have some experience here. Do you know if there's a sewer system in which
Experience.
they might...
I've never lived here.
Yes, but your brothers live here. It seems like you knew this place a little bit.
God, do I know this? If there's a sewer system in Daggerford?
Do you know what?
If there's a sewer system in general in Daggerford?
Where the shit goes after
Imagine.
people put it out of their buttholes.
Oh, yeah, they
Does-
they
do,
have they have they have like they have plumbing, but it's not
do they just put it in the river? Does it just go in the river?
yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's yeah, it's I mean that to be fair, that's where Waterdeeps goes too. Well, the ocean.
Gross. Wait, what? Gross. But the poor fish.
But yeah, so
I mean,
the
the shit, the
they
fish
have
also shit
sewage. They have
in the
sewage, but
sea.
it's not the kind of piping that you can walk around in like the old London or Waterdeep
Yeah.
sewers.
Oh, in
Yeah.
London.
Hmm.
Also, like, since we are like in Waterdeep, can I ask around the city, see if I can see if people know anything about scholars in like
About
scholars
what?
around this area?
Yeah.
Two things. Not in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Secondly, you want to ask for scholars in the area?
Yeah, because like the demonologist could also count as a scholar. Maybe they have heard
Yeah, you
something.
don't think a demonologist is a scholar? That's prejudice on your part, buddy.
That's super
I mean, he
prejudiced.
counts. I mean, I said he counts as a scholar. So
Well, you said he could count as one, so which
Yeah.
means that you could go either way, which means that you're a
Yeah.
racist.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, we knew
yes. So what?
That's
That's why I roll for that for gather information.
To see if you're a racist.
that.
No,
Roll
to
a
see what kind of
1d1.
information I can salvage out of asking
1d1.
around.
Yeah. If it comes up 1, then you're a racist.
You spin a top, and if it stops spinning, you're a racist.
Yes. Exactly.
Okay, so you wanna ask around for scholars in the area.
Yeah.
So where are you going to ask around at?
I mean, probably like around the taverns.
So you're just gonna go walk around outside of the taverns, asking people if they know of any scholars.
No, but like I don't know, like sit in a tavern, maybe like buy some people like a drink and start a discussion and stuff like that, or like are there like any announcement boards on Daggerford on some squares?
Announcement boards.
Yes.
What sort of announcement would have a scholar on it?
I mean, I don't know, maybe like some scholar wants to sell some books and whatnot, or buy or setting for Tome.
Ah, see, that would have been cool. That would have been a cool way for me to do it, but no, that's not how it works.
Boo.
Boo! I know. Yeah, so you can go around. Yeah, you can go around and ask at taverns.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
all right. So, yeah. So which? So you're right outside of a tavern right now. In fact, the Lady Luck.
Yeah. Can just like ask around.
Yeah. You wanna just go back? Hey, Lily. Hey, don't do that, baby. You wanna just go back into the tavern where you just came from and
Why
ask
are you
the
looking for a
bartender,
scholar?
or you can ask the general
I
customers,
I can ask the bartender,
bartendress.
Harmona?
the
Harmona,
bartendress.
for what do you want a scholar?
He's trying to locate Nicolas Remey.
Who was?
The demonologist.
Oh yes, and that's so you're just asking for scholars because he's a scholar essentially.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Do your brothers not know where he is? I thought they knew
No,
where
that's
he
why
was.
they're in town. They came here to
Oh.
ask
I mean, they know he's somewhere around town, but they don't know
yeah,
exactly where
or
he is.
yeah, in the vicinity of Daggerford or something like that. Yeah.
Harmono, do you know how free your brothers are being with the information about this man? Are they asking for his name or asking for a demonologist or just
They
looking
know
for
his.
him?
I mean, they gave me
Yeah, they
his
know
name.
his name.
No. I know they know his name, but I'm asking you, when they try to find him, are they trying to be secretive about it?
I mean, they're trying to avoid unnecessary attention
From whom?
in general. I mean, because it's a demonologist. I mean, people like that, who knows what they're up to? They're not really
No,
the.
but does he not want them to find him? Or are they worried that someone else might find him if they know he's there? This is important. If you just go asking around for a demonologist, or
I mean,
or
I'm asking around for the scholar, not the demonologist.
yes, I
The
know,
difference.
but yes, I know, but when we first came here, you ruined their plan. Yes,
Yes.
and you want to fix that.
Yes.
it might be good to make sure that you're not going to ruin their ongoing plans by asking dumb questions.
I mean, it's not a dumb question. That's for a scholar in general. I mean, one time generic scholar for history and whatnot. And this is what
I mean,
people normally assume. They're not going to assume that people are asking for guys who knows about demons.
It's-
About
my family didn't get their jewels stolen, and my family didn't get cucked by a demon, so it's no skin off my teeth if the dude
I have
gets
an
murdered
idea.
by
You were
cultists
cucked
of
by an
Bane.
elf, though, Vera.
Yeah, but I enjoyed it.
Whoa, I have an idea, but I don't know if you guys are gonna like it.
Does it involve us having sex with Banda? Because I did that already.
oh my god.
I look over at Ben. I'm like, did you?
No, that was just a joke. I
He
was saying that
shrugs. He shrugs.
God, I love this man. He and me. We're
you,
so
you
wild.
love Ben Dog, all right. Anyway, I've established a little bit of a rapport with the Lady Luck Tavern bartender, but not as myself. And if there's anything I've learned across all the cities traveling up,
I mean,
From
you
Kalimport.
you can't go like with your Stanislav disguise and shit like that.
bartenders in shitty areas tend to know things.
Yes. So you want to go and ask in disguise?
Perhaps.
That's actually a good idea.
Vera?
I think it's a good idea. I mean, it gives plausible deniability, and on the off chance that the bartender isn't sure about divulging such information, I mean, the bartender thinks you're from out of town. That's always good.
24 on my I rolled for performance to like sneak into an alley and get into my disguise.
Okay, alright.
So
Yeah,
you're basically method acting now, then I guess.
Yes, at this point,
Yeah.
yes.
So now I sneak out from corner and they now for the first time see me as Stanislav the Great.
Stanley's love, the great.
Stanislav the Great. And I walk with force and with fury into the Lady Luck Inn.
Okay. You enter Lady Luck Inn.
From his love to delish.
What are you seeking in Lady Luck Inn?
Ukraine.
Ukraine. There is no Ukraine here.
It's
my Ukraine.
There's only the People's Republic of Kherson.
The people of the Republic
fuck
come
you.
on!
Cookie in shambles. Anyway.
Just one for the road.
They won't watch it anymore. We're good. We're clear.
Ahem.
So, with my Rashomon, whatever the fuck it is,
Rashemi.
Rashemi, yeah, with my little blue cap and my dark brown cloak, kind of like again, almost like a matador, like walking in all theatrically. I walk up to my friend Mahadi.
Yep.
My friend, it is good to see you again. Today I would like
Back
to
so
again work in
soon.
your establishment, but today I seek not payment, but information if you can give it to me. Information I think a man of your stature might know.
He leans forward on the table and he says a little bit quieter. He says, "What can I tell you, friend?"
If there's anything I've learned traveling across the entire north of Faerun, it is that bartenders, they know.
Rashem is in the east or the west.
Well, I was. It's in the east, so I was thinking because I saw that on the map. That's how Varys
east,
learned
yeah.
a lot of his shit. I was thinking like he's traveled because it's like northeast. He's traveled from like northeast
All right.
and then went straight west
Just
and
be
then
careful
down.
what to ask.
I've heard of a important man living in the city. Man who could perhaps help me in some of my duties as a bard.
Oh yeah, a lot of important
His
men in
name-
the city. Ooh, you gotta be more specific.
His name is Nicholas. What was it again? LeMay?
Or
Right.
Ramey.
Have you heard of him?
Ramey.
Wait, are we in the bar as well? Did we go in with you?
I was under the impression I went alone because you had
Okay.
said something
You went
about
alone in disguise.
I was
yes.
also under the impression that he had gone in alone in disguise.
That is
because
also what I
he
thought. I
specifically
just wanted
said
to
he
double
wanted
check.
deniability.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
The bartender frowns and he says, "Not sure I know the name, lad. What's he get into?"
Your mom.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna whisper in his ear. Demonology.
Why? You should have said Scholar.
Why? No, he said it. He said it. It's out. Cat's out of the bag.
Yeah, so the bartender kind of like his eyes widen and he leans back a little bit. Then he leans forward and again he says, "How have you heard of such a man?"
I am a friend of mine. He's hunting an evil demon.
Why are you saying those things?
One who stole from him a great treasure, a great instrument,
Okay,
a family heirloom.
My friend's name is Harmonil of House Finderwell.
No, but I said it was
His
an
brothers
instrument.
are Theodos and
He
Blackadam.
is just
I got
outside the
emotion.
tavern with my other friend, Vera Ilsunen, and our other friend, Banda.
No, like, I kind of
We are
hold up, like,
wanted
my
criminals.
veal as I say it. I hold up my veal and I'm like, we are hunting a demon, and only this man can help us. You see.
Make a persuasion check.
oh god.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
18.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
not
Alright.
bad, not
All right,
bad.
now make an
was
animal
supposed
handling
to-
check.
Make a what?
I'm just kidding.
I heard animal handling.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I said. Gotta keep you guys on your toes sometimes with the checks. You know.
So you convinced him, but his ferret bit you in the nutsack.
No, dude,
so
he's got a dog. Remember?
Did you say?
Yeah.
Did you say with the Czechs?
What?
I say with the Slovaks.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's better with the Slovaks.
Okay. So,
Stanislav, you sing like Slovak dog.
Stanislav, you Slovak bastard. You Albanian dog. All right, so he says, "Oi, such a man can be found around here. Just outside of town. A mansion.
Mention you say.
No one has come or gone in many years."
Did he
Oh my god, that's
so
perfect.
suddenly adopt my shitty Russian accent?
Yes.
It's like he's also he was a Roshemi pretending to be
Yeah.
from Dagger.
Yeah. He also is around here, friend.
Okay.
Come
And I'm going.
And where is the mansion? Блядь.
Yeah, I'll ask him if you can tell me where. I will play one whole week here for free. Every single day I will perform.
I hope you roll like a 3 on your next performance, and the dude immediately kicks you on the curb.
You drive a hard bargain, friend.
Wait, what? What's the hard bargain? I can't.
Tell me where this house you already told me about is, and I'll play a week for free. Like it's not really a hard bargain at all. That's over.
I would like 2
My
weeks for
my
free.
mastery of common is not complete.
Блядь.
Is he actually? I mean, now I don't understand.
No,
No,
he,
блядь.
no, he doesn't speak like that. No, he says he
You got
says
off
he says 2 hours up the road.
What road?
You can't miss it.
What? Embarrassed.
What road?
Okay, we're outside, so you can start with it.
he marks it on my local map. We're chilling.
Well,
Oh, okay.
hold on. There's a couple roads out of here, right? There's 2 roads, right? One of which
It would be north.
yeah, well,
Wait, you
one of
don't-
which yeah,
I
one of
think
which
it's up
goes
the
west
road.
and one of which goes north.
But what? Doesn't the road also go south? And wait, no, it goes what? It goes many directions. I thought there's a road that goes north, another road that goes north, a road that goes
So
south.
yeah, so this one
West.
look, so this one here, this one goes to the north.
Uh-huh.
This one goes to the north and then starts going to the west. That's the
Yeah, to
Tradeway.
Waterdeep.
That's the one that goes to
Yeah.
Waterdeep.
Yeah.
This is the one he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, yes, the Tradeway also goes, that way. But there's a west and then there's a north. So
Okay.
he's talking about the north. Because this it looks like it goes north too, but it basically goes and curves.
West. Yes. Okay,
So like
so west.
now that I know where to go, I'm just gonna like put a hand on his shoulder and be like, "Thank you for your help, my friend. And now
Спасибо большое, товарищ.
I will play and make your tavern the greatest in all of Daggerford. You will be a wealthy man." And I'm going to like very theatrically like wave the cape and just immediately walk to the exit, like to start playing.
All right, let's see it. Let's see your performance.
Not
And I'm
one.
gonna like kind of pull up like on the market again, like kind of like in between there in the market, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
start
they're not
doing like,
one.
the same.
But
I'm gonna start doing like a similar song to last time.
Nat one.
About just,
Nat
like-
one. Nat one.
No.
Nat
Oh,
one.
okay,
Oh,
four.
all
That's
right.
good.
Fucking
Yeah.
go.
So, it's it's a bit too early in the day for you to get the the Caravaneers themselves to come, but you attract a significant portion of the crowd to go to the bar, and you get a bunch of a lot of the traders and Caravaneers are shooting you like a nasty. They're shooting you daggers.
Yeah, but like what I'm gonna do is basically I'm gonna be like I'm gonna have like a bunch of veiled like kind of subliminal messages throughout the song to be like encouraging them to drink more. Like do you remember like the South Park like the I have that in my head. You know like the South Park beer ad? Do you have
No.
any idea what I'm talking about?
no.
All right,
No, sir, it didn't happen.
But
it's gonna be a little. It's gonna be this. Just it's like 10 seconds. Watch it.
Yeah.
This is the song I
it's
essentially
30
give them,
seconds.
but like tone down.
Drink. Hot girls, you're hot. Drink more.
oh yeah, I know what that is. Yeah, that's not really a song.
Oh.
Though.
Drink, drink,
Let me see this.
Yeah, but like that's the idea. That's gonna be like the theme of the song.
Okay,
Okay.
so hot chicks and alcohol.
Yeah. All right. So
So you return
Like
now,
I'm
Paris.
specifically
yeah, like I
trying
said,
to
like I
encourage
said,
them
you got a
not to
significant
become
portion of
individual.
the shoppers to go into the bar, and all of the merchants and Caravaneers are very upset, and you feel like you may have lost them as customers in the future.
So what I'm gonna do, like when I notice this, I'm gonna just toss them all because I have 146 of my own personal gold on me. I'm gonna toss them each like how many of these Caravaneers are there
12,
that I'm pissing
15.
off? 12, 15? Let me see, 12. 12. I'm gonna toss them all like 10 gold,
Okay.
Oh my god.
maybe, and I'm gonna be like, "Come drink now," and I'll encourage all these people to like spend immediately afterwards. They'll be really hammered. That's what I'm gonna. That's basically what I'm gonna
All
say
right.
to these.
Make another persuasion.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and obviously Vera and Harmon are just standing witnessing this entire debacle.
Jaws
Yeah.
agape.
I mean, he rolled an 18, but like what he's saying, like, okay, hot chicks and alcohol, that's all you need. Not
Oh,
one.
All right,
Oh my
so-
god.
So like
Keep your good rolls for later.
yeah, for real. You're using up all your good rolls. You're using up all of their good rolls too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Let's
So
send him to go
I'm gonna
scout the
encourage
goblins
them to
now.
come in and drink now, and then they could sell to all these guys while they're hammered. Is basically what I'm gonna tell them.
yeah, like 3 or 4 of them go in, but the rest they seem less upset, but they're still kind of peeved. But you've won back some of the you've won a few of them back, and they do also go in and imbibe.
All right, sick.
Imbib.
All right, so
Okay.
how long did that
I'm
whole thing
waiting
take?
now for Varys for Stanislav the Great to finish his performance.
It's about 30 minutes
Okay.
all in all.
Yeah, and I go up to Stanislav the Great.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Здравствуйте, товарищи. Как дела?
Кастувара Лагаштова.
And
So
because
anyway-
I whisper to him, did you find anything?
I know where May lives. We don't even have to deal with these cold assholes.
Oh my god.
Happy,
Come
Vera?
upstairs, come upstairs, come upstairs, come upstairs, come upstairs. Let's talk in private.
I'm usually happy. Thanks for asking.
Let's talk in private.
So where are we going now?
Up to our rooms in the inn.
Up, up, up,
We
up,
have
up,
a
Oh,
private
so
four
we're going back
rooms.
to River Shining.
Yeah.
All right. So like I'm gonna like hide in an alley as we're like do, and I'm gonna make sure I get out of my costume because I embarrassed my ass here last time.
Oh yeah.
She basically called you a child.
Yeah.
Somewhat yes.
Yeah. She was like, "Oh, that's cute. Why don't you come back when you actually can do something?"
That did happen. To be fair, he didn't do that great of a performance.
Yeah, well.
All right, so yeah, so you change out of your out of your humiliating outfit, and rejoin the group as they enter the tavern, and you go up to your little suite of rooms that you all have next to each other.
Excellent.
Sweet.
Okay.
And I say,
I'm gonna mute Kilo for the next 5 minutes as a punishment for that.
Aw.
Anybody who puns again, that's a 5-minute mute.
Hey, Kilo, laugh more, please. When I watch this on double speed, it's incredible.
Okay.
Preuße.
So I'm just gonna basically give them a whole rundown. I got the guy on my side. That's what that was all for. He told me exactly where I could find him.
Okay.
We don't even have to deal with those cult assholes. It's literally just 2-hour walk straight up the North Road
Obviously,
here.
I am a bit like
yeah.
hyped. I say, yes, the virus, okay, if what you said is true, but if the info you got is accurate, I'm going to promote you to a full elf.
Oh my god.
A full elf. I don't even know if I deserve that in your eyes.
You don't.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
And I will just immediately go ahead and see if I can find my brothers around town.
No.
No.
So I can't find them around town.
No.
Boo.
Hmm.
They told you they'd be back there tomorrow.
Yeah, but that thing is so important, we should do it. I mean, I should meet them now.
I know, but that's not how it works.
They don't have this information. I say it's early evening now. What is it, like 4 o'clock?
3:30. Probably
3:30.
actually after you explain everything, yeah, probably 4.
I say we try to get there before it's too late and see what's going on with this Reme asshole. We're all rested. We're all ready. We don't have to kill a bunch of crazy cultist assholes as much as I'd like to.
I mean, that's still on the table.
Harmonel, did your brothers, did they want to speak to this dude?
Yes, they want to speak to this demonologist. That's why I want to find them.
And you don't know what his disposition is towards you or them, do you?
I mean, my brothers don't know the demonologist either.
I don't
That's
think we
correct.
should go to him yet. I think that Harmonel should wait till tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I will
Bring
go
his
with my
brother.
brothers.
So Harmon should
sort
wait
it
until
out.
tomorrow, and then the rest of you go now.
The rest of us go now, and we can keep watch on the place to make sure that nothing happens there.
I mean, but I said that you don't approach this guy. I mean, it's a demonologist, so be careful.
No, that's the point. I mean, if your brothers want to speak to him, then we shouldn't let anyone near him until you're there.
Just don't do anything stupid around there.
Are you telling me not to do anything stupid?
I mean, I've learned from my mistakes, okay?
Have you?
Has he?
I mean, I spoke with my brothers in private the second time.
I'm gonna pull out the crossbow bolt that I stabbed your leg with that still has your blood on it, and I'm going to hold it in front of your face. And I'm gonna say, "Have you?"
No, we're really going to go through this again, aren't we?
At this point,
Remember, I saved
Harmon is just like building up an immunity to tetanus.
I mean, that is actually my long-term goal. It's for his own good.
It's
I will do this
your
repeatedly.
long-term goal. Immunize Harmon.
Yeah. Immunization and inoculation. I'm actually with Doctors Without Borders.
Yeah, there you go.
I cut through all the different connected realms to immunize people with crossbow bolts. Sometimes I immunize them poorly and I hit them in the face. Not my fault.
Nice, very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
then I guess Harmonel's gonna chill and
Yes.
drink. Yeah, have some good food, relax, and the rest of us will go keep watch.
All right.
Does this sound acceptable?
Is that
As long as you don't approach him, talk to him, or anything.
No, we won't, unless he moves, in which case we'll kill him.
If
naturally?
you kill him, you're all gonna die. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So you guys go a couple miles. Well,
Couple of miles.
Where's
So-
this? Is this other road? This one that goes to the right?
it's not visible on this map, but there's another
It's
road.
not visible. What
It's
a
not.
bummer.
You can't. It's not. Yeah. It's not. Hold on. Let me.
Oh yeah, that's not a road that goes to the right, right? That's the river.
Yeah. Let
Durr.
me pull up this. So if you look in here, this is a closer.
Oh, this map is nice.
Well, it's
I
the
like
same one. It's just if you look.
No,
Oops.
it's not. It's nicer.
Well, it's the same. It's the same artist, same
Yeah,
style.
but it's,
But like
Yes,
if
but
you
it's
if you
better.
zoom in, it's a zoomed in version of that.
yeah, it's better though. It's got a different. It's also got a slightly different color scheme. I like it. I like this more. Let's use this one from now on. The other one's stupid. This is stupid. Don't use this one.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So you go a few miles up the road here.
Is it Flotian Estate? Is that what?
No.
Oh dang.
And that's the reason I don't like using this because it's got stuff on here that I don't really care about that makes people be like, "Oh, I want to go to bow shot," and then I have to be like, "Well, what's bow shot?" and I have to prepare all that. So I'd rather use the one that doesn't have anything on it.
Oh,
I mean, you can open the
crazy.
Forgotten Realms Wiki to find out what's bowshot and whatnot.
Yes, I
So-
could, but then I have to prepare something for that, and it's just people wanting to go to stuff that they're like, "Oh, I wonder what's there."
Yeah.
It's like it's
I
irrelevant.
want to go to Jokun.
Yeah.
No. I that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. So
Go
And
to
like, and
Brandon
I don't
Miller.
care if you do,
so as we're
but
as we're
I
going
want to
up
be
the road-
prepared. You
As
know?
we're going up the road, we consult Varys's map and we notice all these other things on it, and we decide spontaneously that we're going to go to Flotian to
Yep.
see what that's about, and not actually go not actually watch the house. So let's go to Flotian now.
Cool. All right, so you guys go about 2 miles or 2 hours
Yeah.
up the road.
2 miles and 2 hours. That's not the same thing.
Yeah,
Probably about 8 miles, 6 miles, something like that.
yeah.
8 mile. Yeah, it's 8 mile.
It's 8 mile. You go 8 mile up the road.
Dun, dun, dun. You got one shot,
One shot.
one moment. Sees everything you ever wanted.
And then Bandop pukes up like a pound of spaghetti.
On his own sweater.
That
Yeah.
spaghetti.
Bandog spaghetti. Okay, so you see this. Eventually, once you get close to the 8 mile marker, you see this estate on the side of the road, and it's a fairly large 2-story manor house that's got surrounding gardens, and you can see like groundskeepers like maintaining the grounds.
Okay. So, I'm going to tell the others that we should keep ourselves out of sight so as not to alarm the dude. And then I would like, I don't know, is there like any like hills or trees or copses that we can?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, there's like rolling hillocks and
Okay.
trees and stuff. Yeah, it's a very rural
Okay.
area,
Yeah.
but
Then we will,
the grounds of the estate are immaculately maintained.
yeah. Then we will position ourselves in amongst the hillocks.
Hillockside.
Yeah.
The
Hillocks,
Hillums.
jeez.
Roll
Is it-
roll stealth, both of you.
Roll stealth. Okay, what's my stealth?
12.
But do we
Fuck
need to
you, Greg.
Am I rolling stealth? Forgot.
Yeah, I was just saying fuck you because you said you want to go to
Oh.
Gillian's Hill.
20? A nat 20. Okay, everyone is stealthy on my just on my roll alone, right? I just exude stealth.
Yes, you have an aura of you exude an anti-magic aura as well.
Yes. As
All right,
one
yeah,
does.
no, so you find like the perfect spot basically
Okay.
to conceal
Cool.
yourself.
Yeah. I
It's
looked
just
for a
like it's
spot
this
that-
small like burrow, and you
Yeah.
like you nestle yourselves right in the mouth of it,
Yeah.
and there's a bush just hanging over the entrance, just almost completely concealing you.
The second we climb in, Varys just lets a really loud one rip, right?
Yep, and then Varys goes, "Oi, my! Oh, look at this hiding spot, guys!"
Yeah.
You pooped in my pants.
Hey, Vera, can they hear us from here?
Yeah.
That looks ski.
Very
It's like-
spooky. Okay, so
Like-
by that time it's 6 p.m.
Yeah.
And what was Harmonil? Oh, Harmonil's waiting. Harmonil's waiting for his bros.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah, wait in the meantime. While they're
Okay,
waiting.
so they'll be there. They said about noon tomorrow. So you got about 18 hours.
You should do some painting, I think.
No, there's something more important I need to sort it out.
He's gotta
Wait,
jack
there's
off
something
for the
more
first.
important than
He's
painting?
got to jack off for the first time in a month.
No,
Okay.
I mean,
Because there haven't
I
been
need to
4 people living in his house.
I need to sort out what will happen with Asil. Because who knows how this
Yeah.
thing
Oh,
with,
that's true. Yeah, I forgot you guys have the baby. So I assume Harmonil has kept the bab.
Yeah, I mean, and
I-
I need.
no,
I
Oh
need
well,
to-
no. You gave it to.
Yeah.
No,
Like the
Give-
problem is like that
No,
bitch.
no. Yeah. So you gave it to Belinda de Limber.
I mean,
I
that-
paid Belinda for this
yeah,
whole day.
Yeah, but the problem is it's one day, and the bitch won't keep it for more than one day. But I need to find like a place to have it to a safe place. Or best way is here to keep it for a bit longer. So I will go at Belinda.
Okay. So when she sees you approach, she says, "Hey, dearie," and she's got the bab strapped to her chest in a little papoose.
May I ask you a favor? Could
Mhm.
you take care of the baby for a little bit longer?
As you say that, she puts her hands up. She says, "Oh no! Listen. I said 1 day and 1 day only. I said that, and yes, I did.
Like why can't you take care of it longer?
I know how this is gonna go. It's 1 day now, and then 2 days, and then I'm stuck raising another." And she almost says "fuck," and then she looks at the baby,
Uh,
and then she says, "Another child."
God. I need to think. I can't think now.
If he was smart, he would have just not gone.
Yeah, but you know that.
I mean, I don't trust. I mean, she will probably let it outside the door and let someone take it as an orphanage.
Jesus Christ, dude, that's grim. Not everybody's
Yeah.
fucking Vera, dude. Not
Yeah.
everybody's like, I'll just put the baby outside and then it's not my problem.
I don't know. I mean,
You don't put it outside. You put it in a basket in the river.
Yeah,
So
you
it goes-
Moses that
so-
bitch.
Yeah, that turns out well. People get led to safety and freedom.
Bro,
Good.
Horace, Moses, 100% success rate on being
Yeah.
put in
Billy
a basket.
washes up in Waterdeep and then leads the Waterdavian Guard to come and catch us
Yeah.
20 years from now.
That
I mean-
makes sense. She will be trained by Ra's al Ghul, and then she'll come find us.
Okay,
Like,
so what do you have to say
Yeah.
to her?
I mean, I can give you my word that I will return for it. I mean,
She doesn't want a deposit, dude. She doesn't want.
not that it doesn't want to keep
Well,
it.
hold on. So how much money do you have?
I have 55 raw and 850 in gold bars.
So you pull out your money pouch and you say, "I'll give you my wallet as collateral." And she looks at it and she sees the massive amount of gold in it. She says, with kind of like breathlessly, "I could watch the baby for a few days more."
She's so.
Yeah, but now she knows how much money we have. Fuck.
That's how much money he has. Coin purse, which by the way is a suitcase.
Yeah, no, I know. He said his wallet, and he's got like I don't even know I don't know how you'd fit like what is that, like 10 pounds of gold or something?
And I also still have that gold pocket watch that we never appraised.
That's true,
I
but
still
that's
have that.
you love that pocket watch.
Mm-hmm.
I
Makes
mean,
him look like an old timey train conductor.
yeah. I mean, I will give you like my money sake for a few more days to keep it.
Well, so yeah, so
I mean,
so-
because I
so
know
hold
that,
on, so hold on.
But-
So what my so you handed her, you gave her all your money basically as collateral, right?
55 gold. 55 gold.
Oh, well then no, she's not willing to do that.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, 850 gold is in gold, but then I don't have them. I mean, they are on the org.
Oh, well then that's if it's on the orc, then you realize that's his money. That was part of the agreement.
Yeah. I also like that he says on the orc. What a racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So not your
As-
money. So how much actual currency do you have on you?
I have 55 gold, 59 gold to be exact,
Okay.
and 1.9 silver.
Wait,
And the pocket watch.
1.9?
Yes, like,
How's that?
and I paid 1 copper for something. So
So you have 1 silver and 9 copper.
yes,
Oh.
Yeah, that's she looks at the money and so hold on. So back up before I thought you showed her like, 50 years wages. She looks at the 55 gold and she looks at the baby and she says, "One more day."
So did we first that was what Harmonel thought was gonna happen? Like that was like in his mind's eye.
Yeah,
and then he
exactly.
pulled out
Yes,
and went,
yes,
"Shit,
exactly.
Sandog has the money."
Yep, yep. And then he's like, "Oh fuck! I give it to the orc."
I'm sorry. I left my money on another guy. I swear I have more.
Who I left my money on another guy who I gave the money to for goods and services.
Yeah. And he's currently watching a house that I can't go to yet, but I'll go to tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot Bandog.
Ara
Bandog's
is-
snugged in that little
I mean,
hidey
wait,
hole
wait,
with
wait, wait, I want to bargain with her. Like, what if I made to you the most beautiful painting you've ever seen?
She snorts derisively at you and says, "Honey, art don't pay the bills."
Yeah, but imagine how much more customers you could attract with if your establishment was even better than it is now.
The orc fucks Vera. Harmonel has to watch. No,
Yeah.
sorry, Varys has to watch.
Vara rolls,
Gets
the
to.
Bandak rolls to fuck Vara. He rolls a 17.
Ooh.
Calculation is successful.
All right, so yeah, she looks at you incredulously. And she has the expression that she might even be reconsidering the previous agreement that she made with you.
So you said 55 for one more day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know it's like it's what ridiculous as shit, but like I know my mother is watching from Mandos, and I can't forget that. I have to make her proud. I have to make my mommy proud.
Mommy proud. Mommy proud.
Yeah. So we'll give it to her. Like, not really happy, but I know
No.
it's for a greater cause.
Of course you're not happy, dude.
Yeah. And now I will go to the market.
The entire rest of the party has left you in the situation of having to pay for a fucking babysitter.
Yeah.
Like,
And,
of
okay,
course you're
that's
not.
gone.
Of course Harmonel's not happy.
Okay, so I'm not for gold, 179 copper, and I will go now to the market and try to sell the gold pocket watch to get some currency on me.
1 second. So you you go to the marketplace and you proffer your golden watch to somebody,
Yes.
and he eyes it up and down and he says, "That's too rich for me, blood. Well, you should go talk to Balak at the Decorated Man. He buys all sorts
Oh.
of things like this."
Okay, thanks for the info, man.
Certainly. Good luck
And I
with your
will go
watch.
to-
It's
and I
nice
will
seeing a
go
new
to-
face in town. Hope you stick around.
We'll see. And I
Okay,
will go. I'll go try and find the guy that this guy told me to.
okay, so you let's see, 1 second. So yeah, so you go to it's this building right here. This 2-story
The
building.
16. Yeah.
Yes. So the entire first floor, well, most of the first floor is sort of like a clothes shop, but you see that the back area of the first floor is like well, I don't know what you call it, but like where a tailor would set up. So there's like changing rooms and like a stand for you to stand on, and
Okay.
there's all
Yeah,
sorts
yeah,
of like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
measurement
yeah, yeah. I get
accoutrement.
what you mean.
And
Yeah.
so when you walk in, a stout-looking dwarf in like probably the best dressed dwarf that there maybe has ever been,
Yeah.
looks at you and says, "Howdy. What can I do
Oi.
for you? Welcome to the Decorated Man. Make you a better man, a decorated man."
There's this gold what I'd like to sell. Like, yeah, you could give me a good price for it.
"Oh yeah, come on back." And he turns around and starts waddling. He's very pudgy, by the way. He starts waddling back to the back of the shop, and he heaves himself up onto a chair behind a counter, and he puts on one of those glasses things that like jewelers wear, and he says, "Let me see the old thing."
Okay, I have to take it out and put it on the counter so that he can see it.
He says, "Now where'd you get this? Don't tell me this is your father's watch. That'd be a damn shame."
It is my father died a few years ago, and this was passed on to me.
Oh, now that's horrible. Now, first, fair warning though, brother, I can't offer you any value off of sentiment. This is an
No
honest
worries.
appraisal. We don't
Yeah,
pay for
no
sentiment
worries.
here. We pay for
I
quality.
mean, I'm here to make business, not to have sentimental appraisal.
Yes, sir. We're on the same page. I'm glad to see it. All right. So he leans forward and examines the watch all over, and then he says, very nice. Ah, all right, okay. Give you 65 gold for it. That's a really good watch. Where'd you find? You said your father gave this to you. Your father had great taste. Shame he's dead. I'd have him work for me. I'm just kidding, buddy. Ah.
65 gold, eh?
I'm sorry. Did you say this guy's name?
Balak.
Fancy dwarf. Spell that. Balak. Balak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ball.
All
Balak.
like that's what Car did there.
I didn't come up with that guy's name. The Wizards of the Coast did.
The random name generator.
Oh, Chris Sims at Wizards of the Coast created the character.
So
Rude.
how much is he offering again?
65.
Hmm. What do you say about 70 gold?
I don't
Make
know.
it round.
Why don't you ask him?
Yeah, I was at here. Let's make it round and go for 70, yeah? And I like wink my eye.
What a weird thing to do.
He kind of like blinks reflexively and he says, "Told your friend, we don't pay for sentiment, we pay for quality, and this is about 65. This is well, this is worth about 85 gold. I need 65. I gotta make a little profit myself. You see, you understand, don't you? You're a businessman yourself. I can tell that. Your father would have loved this."
Like, okay, I mean, like, even if you give me 70 for it, you're still going to make a profit. So you
But
so we
not
both
enough.
win.
You see, we have to account for a decrease. We've got to account for haggling. If I haggle with you, I can't haggle with the friend. I call customers friends.
And I give you this wonderful watch. And
Oh, it's a great watch, but again, friend, we don't
Yeah,
pay for
but-
sentiment. To me, it's just a great
Can-
watch, but
can
to
I
you,
ask
oh
a
my, it's
question?
family.
Can Harmel roll a persuade here, or is this just like
Sure.
okay, persuasion, you're up to 0. And it's a 4. Fuck it. Okay, so I think I will have to sell at 65.
All right, wait here, friend. Just a moment. I'll be back with the gold.
I mean, I'm not really the Jew to haggle every single gold out of everyone.
Wow.
Yeah, Harmonil doesn't seem like the haggling type in general, though. Well,
No,
Feels
I guess
like
he- I
he
get-
wants
that
to-
guy.
so yeah, he goes into a back room and he comes back a few seconds later or a few minutes later with what's 65 divided by 5? 7? 8?
17? No, wait,
It's not 18. 18 is
No,
60,
what?
19.
13.
Okay, he comes back with 13.
Yeah.
strings of gold, and these coins are all like they've got a little a tiny little hole bored through the middle of them, and they're attached to like strings in sets of 5. And he hands them off to you, Harmonel.
Okay, like I will just count them real quick there to see if he's
It's just
even
regular
taking me
gold.
off. And I mean the amount is 65.
Yes.
Okay, good.
And
Is it
he
Watergate
takes the
gold,
watch off
or-
of you, and it immediately disappears into a pocket or part of the desk or something. And he says, "Pleasure doing business with you, friend.
Yeah.
Hope you have 2 fathers. I'd love to get a second watch off you." Ah, ha, ha, just kidding, of course.
Yeah. Okay, now I have 69 gold. Nice.
Nice.
Alrighty. So that's it for now. From my side, I will just now relax. At the inn that I have booked.
All right.
The room at.
So,
So this will put me down at 65 if I pay the 4 gold for the night.
okay.
That's it for now.
All right. So Varys, Berandag will have to rest if they don't want to get a first level of exhaustion.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
rest
Pussy.
and I'll have a one of my rations
All
during
right.
this whole span.
Berandag
Yeah.
pulls a elaborately assembled sandwich out of a black case in his pack and eats that.
Where do you get that?
Do you ask him?
Yeah,
One
where do you
minute.
get that?
He says, "I've got me ways."
Looks pretty fucking good. Looks pretty fucking good, Ben. I can make that yourself.
Maybe better than what you've got. And I'm not
I
sharing.
mean, wait, what do you say?
I'm not sharing.
Oh, well, I'm just saying, like, like if you ever, wanted to make a sandwich run, and I was like, hey, buddy, can I have some? And I'll like, toss you a
He
gold or
looks
something.
sideways. He
I
looks
would- I
both
would pay
directions. He
for it,
looks
is
left
what
and
I'm
right, and he
saying.
says, "Little secret. There's a stall in the market. Makes the best sandwiches."
Well, I appreciate that, Ben Dog. I'm a big sandwich guy myself. Thank you.
All right. He fist bumps you.
Nice.
All right. So Bandog and Varys, I guess, are going to have to actually sleep, despite Harmonel making him a full elf. He doesn't get to reverie. Which
Yeah. So yeah. Then I guess I'll keep watch while they rest, and then I'll do a trance after they're done resting.
All
Or-
right.
No, we can organize this.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
can
you got
do it
16 hours to wait. They have to sleep 8. You have to sleep 4. Or we have to trance 4, so that's...
Yeah, yeah, and because they don't have to actually sleep for 8, they just have to sleep for 6 and then rest for 2. So we got
There you
like
go.
chill for 2.
Like,
so
don't have to do anything stressful for 2 hours if they want to get the benefit of it.
Yeah.
Something to do, so I'm just gonna actually rest. I'm gonna actually sleep because like nothing's going on.
All right.
I haven't had alcohol, so I'm feeling really shitty.
Yep,
It's been a
classic.
day.
I'm going to go pee while you guys rest.
Boo.
Boo! Boo!
Ooh. Ooh.
Are you glad I managed to circumvent the entire Cult of Bane situation we had going on?
I mean, I don't have strong feelings about it one way or another.
I don't know. It seemed like you were feeling a certain sort of way about it.
I have no objections to any of the things we have done. I just want you to recognize that most of them are at your bidding. And that there are easier ways to do things than what you and Harmon choose.
A little give and take. I mean, look, the bank slaughter. I think that was more a situation out of desperation.
I mean, you didn't listen to my
Just
master
working out
plan.
of hand.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Is Harmonel here to listen to our conversation?
No, he's not. He should have his mouth shut.
I'm sorry, Euros. Go ahead.
I mean, you didn't listen to my master plan at the bank where I told them, let them mark the bug, we stay outside, and we are like the rear guard and warn them if guards come at their direction.
I'm
And
gonna-
And then we
Look,
mark them afterwards.
I listened back to that video, and Car is like, "So you guys are gonna rob the bank?" And you're like, "Yeah, let's do this." Like you were totally on board.
No. He did say that as a plan, but I don't think that makes. I don't think they would have bought that plan.
Yeah.
I mean, they're orcs, they're stupid. Come on.
No,
I mean,
Emmerich,
how stupid can you be that you have like death penalty in 13 different cities?
no, Emmerich specifically said we had to. They would not have.
No. But
No.
anyway, we're having a conversation outside of what's the dude's name's house?
Nicolas
Remay.
Remay.
Put in the notes.
Nicolas Remay.
It's in the notes.
Damn. Yeah, and you were telling me about something. You can continue your conversation.
I don't remember now. This disembodied voice of Harmon in my head threw me off for a second. Look, I think the situation in Waterdeep just got a little out of hand.
Oh yes, it did.
A little out of hand, but I think most of it, look, like the bank heist. I mean, I don't know about you, but when you hear the word heist, you usually don't think go in as loud as possible and start killing everyone on sight. Usually it's a little more sneaky than that.
The bank
Would you not
special
agree?
operation.
It was an intervention, like the
No.
one in Iraq.
I fully agree. We probably all expected it to be a bit quieter, and it probably could have gone better. But that's only a small portion of what happened in Waterdeep.
And
We
a
all
lot of
felt-
a lot of it is like I can't. I made this oath, and
Yeah, I recognize that, and
it forces me to do things.
I recognize that, Varys, and I don't hold that against you. You made choices, and those choices require further choices to be made. That's the way of life.
There's
Hardest
like
choices require the strongest wills, and I don't have any.
Yeah, but
I
sometimes
mean, come on. If the info game is good, you're going to be promoted to a full elf.
you're not here. We're having a
you're
conversation.
not here,
about
Arno. Shh.
good and evil. I mean, I recognize that. That's the way of things. It's just important to me that you understand that.
Look, I killed
If you're-
innocent people.
Yeah, and we're in this together, and we have to live with the choices we make, and it's important that we own those choices for ourselves.
I don't generally believe in, make evil choices for the greater good. I don't usually follow that, and I broke my own beliefs because
No,
it was so important to me.
We didn't do evil for the greater good. We did evil to save ourselves. Don't ever tell yourself that
Well,
was the greater good.
I'm talking about ending the entire slave trade in Waterdeep. That was my freeing innocence was my entire motivation there. I didn't do it to save. In fact, a lot of times I'd much rather be dead.
Yeah, and
Sad face.
sad face, sad face emoji.
And
Righty then.
I don't have any regrets about the punishment that I'm going to have in the afterlife for this because I know I deserve it.
Yes, and I know that I did most of the evil that you needed to do, and I know that weighs on you, and that's why
Here
you
we
look
go
a
again.
certain way. Hey,
Ah, shit, here we go again.
you're not
Look,
here.
Zara,
And I'm
just
okay with that. Look, Varys, I'm okay with that.
but
I can carry that burden. I just need you to not lay more on my shoulders.
But if I'm going to follow you on this quest of yours, I would like to know more about what we're going into. And maybe you don't want to always listen to what I have to say. But now that we understand each other a little better, you might think it's stupid of me to say, but I would like you to keep a better path for everyone's sake. A better path than we've taken up till now. Because
Well,
you
I
were a strong and powerful woman. But you can use it for good. I mean, we did use it for good. Without us using it for good, Bandog wouldn't be here. He'd be still locked up in Waterdeep unjustly.
And that would be
A very
be a
big
tragedy.
shame.
Man, don't go
No.
to sleep while you tiptoe around.
If we save more people in the coming days, that'll be a lot more Bandog still left in the world.
Hmm.
We might be forced to take a few lives, and that's something I guess I have to come to accept.
Yes, that is something you have to come to accept.
I've taken many lives already, but
Yeah.
I want to try to limit the innocence we take.
Yeah.
I don't want to take another innocent life. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah. Yeah. The difference between us,
Good.
Varys, is that I don't weep for those who I have taken. That's not in me. But I don't take lives unless I feel I need to, or unless I'm bored. But that's a different
Well,
story.
then let's try to limit that in the future.
Yeah. And I'm not sure where my quest is going to end, but I can tell you that in the in between, I do plan on establishing a proper holding here in Daggerford and building up from that holding. And if you want to stay with me, you can do as much good as you wish while having a place to stay and a base of operations and companions to help you.
Yeah. For better or worse, for your help in Waterdeep, I did agree to serve you two in your quests, and I will uphold my end of the bargain. And even if you don't want to hear it, I will try to push us on a better path. Sound good?
Sounds good to me. I'll drink to that.
I like how Varys
Alright,
is
cool.
like, so basically, I'm gonna do whatever I want. Sound good? Is that okay? Is that cool with you?
Yeah.
Well, I did say I'm going to help her.
Yeah,
I'm going to follow her.
I know. Okay,
All
so Varys or Vera, you eventually trance as well, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna try as well, and I think I might possibly realign my season while I'm at it. I might do
Oh
a.
my, oh kinky,
I'll
kinky.
I'll ask Varys. When Harmon finally gets here, we are gonna have to eventually go in there and speak to this man. What do you think? Do you have any thoughts on what we might need going in there? Do you think we'll need charm or fear, or or the ability to move unseen?
Regardless, I think this man is going to be a pretty powerful. He'll be able to see through anything you do. So we'll have to avoid it if we can. If this guy is just someone we could just talk to and get information out of,
I mean,
I would prefer that.
I would imagine
I have no idea what to expect.
I would imagine that the man himself is someone we'll just have to talk to. But there are ways and ways to get into his house and speak to him. And I'm wondering which of what we might need as assets, because I can charm people or make them afraid of me or teleport one of us to a space far away from us.
That could be pretty useful.
Think so? Okay.
That was pretty useful on our escape from Waterdeep.
Yeah. Well, I didn't use that one, but
You escaped
yeah.
Waterdeep?
Yeah, we did.
We did not. Just it's only grand illusion.
As you say, or escape from Waterdeep, you wake up. You're in the Waterdeep jail.
Yeah, it's Inception.
Yep. It's Inception and Shutter Island.
No. Okay. Yeah. Then I will go trance and I will align myself to spring.
All right. So Vera, you are having a dream, which is not typical. Which is not typical, because elves do not usually choose to dream, as they find the random creations of the subconscious to be unsettling and irregular, especially when compared to the rigorous and sort of semi-instinctual mental exercises that come with the traditional elven reverie. But despite that, Vera, you are dreaming. You're in your old family home back in the Eladrin city of New Sharandar, and it's in the middle of the spring, and you have just been awoken by the sound of birds outside your window. The smell of your mother's cooking wafts into your room from the kitchen. And
she's not a good cook, though.
No, but it's wafting in.
Okay.
So you get out of bed and you catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror, and you're a young girl again, about like 9 years old. As you examine yourself in the mirror, though, you hear the sound of your mother's voice from the kitchen, calling to you to breakfast, just like she always did, almost 2 centuries ago, before the Laughing Laris incident.
Such a dick.
You get dressed and you go into the kitchen where your mom is preparing breakfast. You take a seat at the table, at the head of the table, and your mother stands in front of the stove, her back to the table, preparing breakfast. Your mom turns around, and you can see that your mother's face is a phantasmagoric combination of your mom's own face with that of the Thin Man. Her shirt
Oh.
is partially unbuttoned, and a black
Ooh.
billy goat suckles at her semi-exposed right breast.
How?
The billy goat's eyes follow yours unceasingly and unblinkingly.
That is really, really aggressively sexual.
And when the figure speaks, its voice is an off-putting combination of your mom's own voice with that of the Thin Man's.
Weird.
So when your mom opens her mouth to speak, a millisecond later, or perhaps a millisecond before, the Thin Man's mouth opens, echoing or maybe being echoed by your mother's. And
Really creepy.
your mother says, "You disappoint me, Vera." The figure says in its echoing voice, "After all that I did for you, you've chosen to ignore my emissary's message." And to punctuate the last words, the figure gestures at the billy goat suckling at its breast. And the dream kitchen seems to elongate, and you find yourself at the head of a much longer table in a seemingly endless kitchen, with figures at the table now occupying the seats on either side of it. On the left side are seated members of your family, with your father at your left hand, and on the right hand you see Laughing Laris with members of his gang filling out the other tables opposite your family. And the phantasmagoric combination of the Thin Man and your mother remains standing at the end of the table, carrying the black billy goat. With its right hand, it gestures with the left at the seated figures on either side of the table set and says, "You could have had whatever your heart desired. Family, revenge, power. You could have slain your rivals and enslaved your friends. Instead, you chose defiance." And with the final word defiance, the figures at the table collapse face forward. And the figure says again, "I'll be following your career with great interest, Varial Sunane. Rest assured that I will not be so merciful next time I call on you for my favor. Favor." And then-
Can I speak at any point during this?
Hold on. And no, you can't.
Okay.
And the goat that has been staring unblinkingly at you while nursing this entire time blinks a single time before unlatching from the Phantasmagoria's breast, revealing a massive gaping wound on the breast where the billy goat had been feasting the entire time.
Also gross.
After the billy goat opens its after blinking, the billy goat opens its blood and milk stained mouth and brays loudly, which ends the dream and wakes you up immediately.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
Okay. Since I'm actually not asleep, I'm not gonna like start awake or anything like that. I'll just when I guess come out of my trance, I'm going to like touch my daggers and then like put a hand on my rapier and check my crossbow. Just like basically check all my weapons.
It's all there.
To make sure they're all sharp, they're all ready to go, and they're all like lethal.
Everything's okay. It's all good. Everything's where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I can still kill people. That's all that matters.
Yep.
Okay, so have you also woken up by now or not?
Well, yes, of course. It's you woke up before that, I imagine.
Yeah.
And
I'll have
you're supposed to
I will go to the shit inn to get a cheap breakfast.
Okay.
How much does it set me down?
It's just silver.
1 silver for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Guess I will have to wait till noon for my brothers.
All right. So you wait till noon for your brothers. So you're standing in the alley,
No, we'll just go like back at my room, and then when it's noon, I will go back.
Okay. So when you arrive at the alleyway, your brothers are already there, talking amongst themselves.
So they
And
they
when they see you approach, Tiavos says, "Ah, brother, what news of the hunt?"
I have good news.
Yes.
But it's best if we talk somewhere more privately, so that not everyone can hear us.
You have a room nearby?
Yes, in an inn.
They gesture for you to lead the way.
Yeah, I will lead the way.
They follow you up to your room, and now that you're concealed, quiet, you're nestled sexually into your room together.
So I have.
Tiavos grabs your dick.
And we have gay sex. Oh yes.
Nice.
No, so I have very good intel regarding the minority's location.
Their eyes widen, and Vaheon says, "Spit it out."
Speak up.
Yeah, no, sorry. He says, "Speak up."
You took that quote from me, brother. Like a few hours down the road, there's an old mansion, a 2-story mansion, and apparently the guy we seek is there.
Interesting. Ramey is out in the open. Where did you say his mansion was? Just 2 hours up the road?
Down the road, yeah. I think probably Varus will have told me where it is.
Yes.
Yeah. And from what I got from the information, like from what they said that not many people have been people who have been walking inside there have not really been returning, so we should really be careful.
Well, that's not what he said.
And what he said exactly?
Well, he said that nobody has come or gone from it in a long time.
Yeah, I say that. Yeah, I mean that.
Okay. Which is different than anybody that goes into it doesn't come out.
Yeah.
Distinctly.
Yeah. I didn't remember correctly.
Yeah. Well, and your brothers kill you for that.
Nice. They see you in Mandos.
No. So Tiavos. So Vaheon says looks at you at Tiavos and then at you and says, "Well, what are we waiting for? We should go at once."
Yeah. Let's move out.
All right. So they tell you to lead the way, and
I lead the way.
Ooh, very nice. And you arrive at the.
And while on the road, I say to them, you were saying, how I was investing too much on these 2 companions. What he does though is that they're actually pretty resourceful, and helping them will get you help in return. It's something that I learned in exile.
They rather than respond with an argument, they just grunt, and that's it.
There's a higher cost now at stake, so let's not waste time.
So the yeah, so you after a couple hours, about 2 p.m. About 2 p.m. you arrive outside of the estate, and just like your companions before you, you see groundskeepers maintaining the immaculate grounds, and a very fabulous-looking 2-story mansion.
It's fabulous.
Fabulous with statues.
Do I see Varys and Vara and so on?
Well,
does Bandai do like a little femme snap?
Mm-hmm.
Fabulous.
Do I see the other group or not?
Well, they're still in their little burrow at the hillock.
Well, yeah, but we're not hiding. We've been keeping watch. I mean, like.
Well, okay. Well, all right. So you're not making yourself hidden at all.
No, yeah. I mean, we're like. So, yeah. I guess you didn't listen to me when I was talking about that. I mean, we went onto a hill so we could see the road and the house, but not be like obvious. Like the point was to be able to keep watch so we could make sure nothing happened in the night.
Right. I mean, you do see Harmonil, but Harmonil doesn't
Yeah,
see you.
yeah. I mean, he would be looking for us because he's
Stupid. Yeah.
going. The world it only revolves around him.
Exactly.
You want to sneaky deaky grab the brothers? Or you just want to meet up with them at the gates?
Well, I mean, we should
Well, same to
definitely
me.
like go to up with all with them. I mean,
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah. Do you want to? Yeah. I mean, they're not sneaking, so fuck it. Let's just walk up to them.
yeah. So
I
I guess
mean,
These spinner wells don't have the
I mean,
don't have
Diavos
the
is like
wherewithal to do
strategist
that.
in the combat plan, so
guys, we're over here.
Guys, we're ready to break in.
Hey, cunts!
Oi, cunts!
Oi!
you have your license, mate.
Oi, let me see your license, mate.
Oh,
All right,
do you have your
so
wallet?
you've all met up on the road, and the brothers greet Vera and Bandog and Varys amiably.
Like, can I roll? Can I roll a perception to see how they really feel?
Insight, yes.
Um, +1.
I won't because I honestly don't care how they feel.
17.
Yeah, so they seem to be genuinely respectful towards you.
Yeah,
Oh, sick.
Probably
because
because
we reined in
you've done
Harmon's stupidity for a day.
10 times as much as their brother has in the past 4 days that you've known them.
Yeah, I get the feeling that they're not as racist as he is.
You know,
one of them is more
racist.
racist and the other one is less racist, so it balances out to them both being on average as racist as him.
I don't know. I get the feeling that one of them. It's like I think the thing is that I get the feeling that they have had bad experiences that have jaded them, whereas I feel like Harmonel's actually racist.
Yeah, that could be true. Yeah, you could.
They're raised in a
Vera could see
racist
it. Vera could see
household.
it going either way, especially because they seemingly respect Vera and Varys, whereas they're. I mean, they definitely respect their brother, but they have like I don't know. Even though they're the
They're just a
younger.
little frustrated.
Well, yeah, but yeah, and I guess I don't know. Even though they're the younger brothers, they have this sort of like dismissive attitude you'd have towards like towards a younger brother, towards him.
Mhm.
He gets into trouble.
Say what?
Because he gets into trouble.
Yeah, yeah, that sort of thing. Like, oh, you Harmonel. Like, obviously they love him, but it's like, Harmonel, you,
Yeah,
grrr.
you love him. You love him the way you love a puppy who pees on the carpet too often.
That's too much, man.
All right. So
All right, so hold on. Let me pull up a map of the manor. Bum bum bum. I'm loving it.
Look, let me tell you guys, I don't know shit about demons.
I mean,
You don't
no,
know. You don't know shit about Dick.
Yeah, but I'll say this right now: I would be a little combat ready just in case, because who knows what this demonologist asshole's up
See
to.
that I knew I shouldn't have put a map up just because of that sort of reaction.
Oh,
We love the
I
maps.
mean, I
You-
advise.
wait,
I
you
mean,
put a map up? I wasn't even
I
watching.
mean, the brothers advised extreme caution when they told me to find that fucker. So
They did,
Anyone
but
that consorts with
only because
demons
of his reputation as a sexual conquistador.
yeah, I mean, he's
He knew,
he's
he
really
knew
he's really
Harmonel
rolling
was
in
full for his
chicks.
charms.
And then we had that he has 10 prostitutes with him having an orgy.
Don't be gross. Don't say orgy.
Orgy.
Like that
I
scene
said
from
to
The
say
Witcher.
orgy.
Orgy.
It's like that scene from The Witcher where he first meets Yennefer.
And they say orgy a bunch of times.
No, where there's just like a whole, she's conjuring up a whole fake orgy. There's like 4 scenes of that in The Witcher.
Oh
It's
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
weird.
yeah.
Where's the map?
Right.
Free.
Okay,
Hang
so you see this estate here.
Estate. Ooh, it looks super fancy.
It is very
It's as
fancy.
big as the bank.
Mm-hmm. It's bigger.
Went to the bank.
That's what she said.
And you're all at the front door of the manor house.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I don't think that I'm not going to be in front of Chavos and Bahia. This is their deal. They could be in front.
Yeah, we can be in front.
You're gonna pull like an after you.
Yeah. Like I'm actually gonna say that. I'm gonna like who's behind me? Is that Vahayon?
Vahayon is Vahayon,
Yeah,
not Vahayon, Vahayon.
I'll tell Vahayon.
Vahayon.
Vahel.
Yeah, I'll tell Vahayon. This is your quest. You wanted to talk to this man. You can go in front. No, there's no way they let Harmonil knock on the door, right?
Yeah, that's probably true.
It's
Yeah, in hindsight, yeah, that's probably for the best.
like
They see
like,
that he's
okay.
up front, and they pull him to the side. No,
like, okay, break down the door.
Don't talk.
they actually do let Harmonil knock because yeah.
And we
First
just let
killed
Tiavos
his
talk
brother.
because
To
he's
make
better
him
in
feel
words than I am.
What'd you say?
I know that Tiavos is better in words than I am, so we'll let him talk.
All right, so Tiavo.
At words, yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, I also buy it just immediately.
Hey, he is speaking like a third language. Come on.
He's gooder word man. Okay.
Dude, yeah, English is his fourth language after literally Elvish.
Yeah, that's probably true. Actually,
I mean, he knows Quenya, he knows Sindarin.
No, we're talking about you.
what about you, dude? That's a human being.
No, English is, I think, my third language, I don't know.
And then Elvish is your second. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't try to learn Quenya in quarantine, so
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I haven't got this game.
Uh-huh.
I can kind of speak English.
But
you
no
need-
harm, no
Okay.
English.
All right.
It's true.
So when
But-
Vaheol
Oh,
knocks at the door, it is within like a couple seconds it's opened. Whoops.
Didn't you say there's like groundskeepers and shit, or
Yep. All around this area. Yep.
Can we
But-
fight any of them?
No, but none of them even care as you approach.
Do any of them look like they're worthy of a sexual encounter?
No.
Oh my
No.
god.
do any of them look like the Trojan Montoya?
No.
Greg
Yeah.
canceled.
Yeah, this demonologist, he actually exclusively employs people from a second chance program. You know, ex-cons who need to leg
So
up.
so actually sorry. So right before Vaheon knocks on the door is opened.
Awesome. I love that. That's a great effect. Oh, the dude at the top of the stairs looks fugly.
Is he gonna be a vampire?
No.
Probably.
And a butler is standing right before you, an elven butler, and he smiles.
man.
He smiles warmly at you, and he says, you are all just in time for Master Rene's birthday celebration. If you follow me, I'll lead you to the dining hall."
Nice. I love a good birthday party.
So y'all follow him.
I mean, I'm waiting for my brother's response because they are the ones that can think things through more than I am.
Well, they're willing. They also follow him.
I guess
So-
I will follow.
All right. You all take 68d6 psychic damage,
And we die.
and you all die. Yeah.
See you in Mandos.
See ya.
Every time you say 68, I think you said 68.
Oh, I know.
It confuses me every time. You can't have 6D. It doesn't work.
Okay. So the butler leads you through an ornate atrium and through a carved wooden door. And boom. Whoops.
Son of a bitch.
Hold on. I have to. Boom. Sorry. Those people were also there the whole time. Okay, so yeah, the butler leads you in. Meh. Meh.
They didn't even vet us. They were just like, "Come on in."
Yeah.
Here, and I'll have the butler move aside.
Is
So
there a
yeah,
herald?
so he leads you into a large dining hall that's got a marble floor and 2 large tables that are both stacked high with every type of food imaginable. There's several guests that are mingling amiably. Quite a few of them nod a greeting while you're brought into the room. The butler clears his throat and then says loudly, "Master, your guests have arrived."
Do
The
they have
the
honey stuffed huffalumps?
Yes.
Okay, good.
And I
So
whispered to Tiavos, not sure we came here for a party.
he
I
just
whisper that.
he just says, he whispers back to you, "Keep your eyes open."
I will.
It's so so the guy seated at the center of the room turns away from the conversation that he's having to look at you all, and he says, "Oh, I'm so pleased you all could make it. Now the party can truly start. Please make yourselves at home, or as the elves say, Mimopele na your opele."
Can I roll? Can we roll insight to see what's going on? I'm gonna say to Bandog in particular. I'm gonna be like, "This is weird as fuck." So
It is
just
weird.
Yeah, so
let's strike the
Bandog
party,
like
but let's
says,
keep our eyes
"Ah, it
open."
is, but look at that food."
I mean, Varys, you can get drunk. Go ahead.
All right, I rolled a 5 on insight, so everything seems up and up to me, and I'm gonna start drinking and partying.
I'm gonna grab.
I got a nat 1 on insight.
Okay.
Wow, you actually got a 0.
Because I have -1 on wisdom.
You don't know anything. Like you literally
Jeez,
don't know
is that
anything.
the first 0 of the campaign?
I think
Yeah.
it is.
I think he's done it one other time. I think.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I think he did do it one other time. Okay,
Wow.
so
That's insane.
yeah,
I'm
so
gonna grab Varys's arm and I'm gonna tell him, and I'm gonna say, like, Varys, have a beer and only one beer. Understand?
so
Okay, Vera. But
Okay.
like, I think everything seems pretty cool here. Like, look at these guys. Look, I'm gonna like just pull to like maybe one of these people in the bottom left corner. I mean, like, look at them. They're having a good time, right, guys? You guys having a good time?
they give you, they raise their cups to you, and one of them waves you over.
And we're like, Varys, nice to meet you. I'm Varys. This is my friend Bandog.
Don't say names. Don't
Having a
say
good
names.
Yeah, exactly. Don't say names.
So you go over to them, and then oops.
We realized I rolled really poorly, so this looks just completely legit to me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the woman introduces herself, and she says, "I'm Naxine Druthkala. I'm a merchant."
Pleased to meet you, Maxine. I'm gonna give her like a little kiss on the hand.
Naxine
Naxine.
Name?
with an Naxene.
Sounds like a cream you put on burn wounds.
Mm-hmm. And the man introduces himself. He says, "Arthur Tendrick, charmed, I'm sure."
How do I spell that?
Which one?
The second one.
I didn't even hear what the second guy.
Arthur
Over here.
Tendrick. Famous poet
Tendrick.
and bard.
Tendrick.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Poet and Bard. Here, I'm gonna pull out my veal. I'm gonna say, it would be an honor to play with you, sir.
Oh, I'm certain it would be, but I'm not on duty now.
Well, then allow me to entertain. I'm gonna while drinking, I'm gonna pull out the veal and start playing.
All right, make a performanto.
And I will. My brothers will keep.
16.
I will have my eyes open.
I'm gonna be
Okay.
playing in the corner, kind of softly, not trying to disrupt anything, but just kind of vibing. I'm completely fooled now. I think this is completely legit.
I mean,
Yeah,
it is legit, so I don't know. I don't know why you're like that. So Harmon, what did you say you're doing?
I'm just keeping my eyes open with my brothers, like Tiago said.
All right. Move you guys back to your appropriate tiles.
I will go to the dwarf table and
Mark them.
drink.
So yeah, so it's two
Daintily.
dwarves and a gnome talking amongst themselves,
Oh.
and they're speaking rapidly in Gnomish, which I believe you understand.
Gnomish?
I believe so. Yeah. Let me double check my skills, and I do speak Gnomish.
Yeah, so they're talking about various. So you pick up most of the word. Well, you pick up all the words, but you have a hard
Yeah.
time like kind of contextualizing them because you've just jumped into this conversation. But it
Mhm.
sounds like they're talking about the various sorts of machines that the Durgar create for themselves, and how Daggerford would do themselves proud by following a similar methodology towards warfare.
Okay. So they're armchair strategic analysts.
Yeah, essentially yes. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna send them invites to the TD Discord.
Yeah, there you go. They make themselves at home.
Okay. Yeah. I will introduce. I will say hello to them in common, and act as though I didn't understand any of what they were saying. And I'll
Alright.
ask them how they know Remes.
So the one with the glasses who introduces himself as Rictavio Savez. He says he's a gnome, and he's got wisps of gray and white in his blonde hair, and he says, "Well, we in the arms dealing community know Reme because, well, he's part of the community. He's a very creative man. He knows all sorts of things that can, well, kill lesser beings, so to speak. He's quite the ingenious man." I mean, how do
Sounds like
you
a
know?
good
How do
man.
how do you know Reme?
Honestly, I don't know him. We were here to speak with him about a personal matter, and did not know he's having a birthday party.
How curious! He's just turned 32.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
peak of virility for one of his own species, I believe.
Yes. A young savant, it would seem.
Oh, quite so. Yes, I believe a savant is just the word I would have chosen. Don't you believe so, Salzdar? And the blonde dwarf nods his head and he goes, "Yes, quite the savant."
What's the blonde dwarf's name?
Salazar.
Nope.
Slytherin.
We just
Salazar.
had a Salazar. A
Sol-
what?
it's
Oh,
No,
Zoldar.
he's a
Zoldar.
Hungarian now. He's not a Portuguese dictator. He's from Hungary now.
I was gonna say you're pulling out the Salazar a lot.
I'm not pulling out the Salazar a lot.
I mean, why are you naming every single person like they're a Colombian drug lord? That's my question.
Salazar was a dictator in Portugal during World War II.
Probably.
Mm.
So yeah. I forgot what Bear was saying.
We
Oh,
weren't
okay.
invited. He's a savant.
Yeah, that was it. No, nothing of consequence. Just small talk. Just trying to be.
Yeah, but I believe
inconspicuous.
it was Javera's turn in the conversation to say something.
I had just said something like quite the savant or something like that. That was it. And the dude had been
So
like, yes,
the gray-haired dwarf says to you, Vera. He says, "So what do you think of the Durgar mechanisms? Quite the interesting machines, don't you think? Mechanics is the
Okay.
future of warfare."
I don't believe I'm familiar with these mechanisms. Could you explain them to
Or
me?
you should see them. It's an automaton, you see. I believe it's made out of clockwork or perhaps magic. But they pilot these things from I believe they call it a cockpit. and they make these stout, pale fellows into quite the formidable opponent.
Intriguing indeed.
Yes, indeed. And I was supposing to my friends that perhaps if Daggerford acquired a few of these machines or was able to invent our own, we would be able to express our power over quite a larger area than we are currently.
Indeed. Yes. What are there any of these things to see somewhere near somewhere abouts?
Oh no! We're speaking purely in hypotheticals. You see.
Ah. So you're saying these things do not exist?
Oh, of course they exist, but not here in Daggerford, at least. Not yet, unless old Rictavio gets his way.
Ha 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 ha.
So they go back to their conversation about the efficacy of automatons in warfare.
Are they speaking in Gnomish again? Or are they?
Well, so did you speak to them in common?
I spoke to them in common.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They're speaking in Gnomish again.
Wow, rude.
No. Actually, no. They're speaking in the gnome speaks in Gnomish and the dwarves speak in either Dwarven, Gnomish, or Common. It's a whole hodgepodge. They're all very fluent in all of the languages, so they use whatever seems appropriate to best describe the terminology that they're speaking of.
Okay, but they are then obviously not making an attempt to allow me to be included.
Well, you seem to have put yourself out of the conversation when you didn't say anything for a while.
Well, no, I mean I didn't have anything to say. I asked them where they were, and they said not around, and I thought I showed intrigue in the
Well,
thing.
you clearly understood. Well, yeah. So anyway. I mean, you understand what they're saying. You can interject again if you'd like to.
Yeah, I don't want them to know that I know what they're saying.
Well, all
Like,
right. Okay.
I thought they'd be polite and include me in the conversation.
They are perhaps not aware that it's impolite.
They have abysmal social skills.
Perhaps.
I might set the building on fire as a result of it.
So Harmonil, don't say fire. Harmonil, what are you doing? You're just observing everything?
I'm just.
Don't say fire.
My brothers, maybe should we go like sit somewhere and
What?
keep our eyes. I just said to my brothers, maybe we should sit somewhere and not stand like that in the open, like we're lost.
Tiavo says, good idea, and you all go and take seats. Together. Bandog, you see, is gorging himself
Of course he is.
on the various foodstuffs that are available. So after another minute or so, a man in a guard's uniform rushes into the room through the door that you just came through, and the man drops to his knees in front of the dais, panting and gasping for air, and as he catches his breath, he manages to gasp out, "Master, your brother Damien, he's been killed."
Oh.
The master of the house, Nicholas, drops his wine goblet and collapses back into his chair with his full weight, and all the color drains from his face, and he says, "How did this happen?"
What is Nicholas?
What?
Who's Nicholas?
This one.
Okay.
And what happened?
Like,
he asks the messenger, horror written all over his face, and the messenger says, "He was killed by bandits on the road from delivering your letter to Madame Tasha, master." The man sinks. The illusionist sinks, or the demonologist sinks deeper into his chair.
I whisper to Vahirans, yeah, that's okay.
And his face hidden by his hands, and his body contracting with silent sobs. And the guests seem kind of detached and disinterested in their host's distress, and almost seem to make a pointed effort to ignore him entirely.
Do
This
we
is
all hear this?
bad.
Like, is this like something that like everyone heard basically?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fuck.
I'm gonna get up and go over to the die,
Samesies.
and I'm going to tell him that that couldn't help it over here. And when I say I couldn't help it over here, I think I'm gonna throw like a
By the way,
slightly nasty.
the messenger retreats from the room.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I want to throw a nasty look at him when I said I couldn't
Okay,
help it over
you throw a
here.
nasty look at him as he withdraws.
Yeah, yeah, and I'll say I couldn't help it over here. Over here, your messenger blaring about such personal things. Um, and I'll ask him if I'll tell him I know it might be soon to discuss things of this type, but would he be inclined to have someone take vengeance for his brother's sake on these bandits on the road?
He looks up. He looks up at you, and his eyes are like bright red and full of tears, and he says, "Oh, but what good would vengeance do? A death for a death creates only more death in the world."
So what when he says that, can I like drop to one knee and be like, kind of like basically like drop to one knee and look up at him and be like, perhaps not vengeance but justice. It won't bring your brother back. I'm sure he was a great man, but those who murdered him will hurt others, other innocent good people such as your brother.
Justice.
We attempt to take them find them and take them into custody.
What do you know of justice? He says, like sobbing.
I'm going to like pull up. I'm gonna like turn my head and like have the slave brand tattoo on my head and be like, I know much of injustice.
And like while this is going on, like I would like do like this movement with my ears at the back to Tiavos, and I say, and I whisper, "This is our chance to get the info."
They
Favor for a favor.
they
I whisper that to Tiavos while I do like this movement with my eyes.
they Tiavos nods at you and he says, and he says, his mouth barely moving, he says, "What do you propose?"
I mean, if we should him if he gets persuaded, like to get like to kill off whatever this fuck killed
Speak
him.
up.
I mean,
Speak
if
up.
he want, I mean, if he wants
Speak
people
up.
like to find his fucking bandits that killed his brother, I mean, we could do that in exchange for every information regarding that demon, because I don't think that information comes for free.
That's not a bad idea. Well, it's your idea. You speak to him. Redeem yourself, brother.
Wait, is he just like coming up with the exact same idea I already had?
Yes.
Just okay.
The plan he already sees us putting into motion.
Like, guys, if we avenged his brother, maybe he'd talk to us.
No, I mean, like, because like, to say like him.
Having heard your idea, his ears perk up with an idea.
Can I like ask if I may approach Ramey?
Well, you're already right in front of the dais, so what
I
do
mean,
you,
like if I may like elevate myself and like put a hand on like.
I mean, I
So
don't
you
think you should help.
so you ask yourself if you can approach, and he just nods sadly.
Oh, he seems sad.
I've seen much injustice in my day, great sir. Great sir.
Laying it on a little thick there,
There you
bro.
go. All right.
But no one deserves to suffer the fate your brother did. We could bring these people to justice. Maybe we can find him. and help bring his body to you, so that he may have a proper burial.
Yes. A burial. Justice. As he says that, a door opens on the other side of the room.
And a Balor comes out and
Yes.
kills us all. That's fun.
Yes. And another butler. Hold on. Let's
Can we see
Different
if the
butler.
door opens?
Yes.
Ah, the butler.
And another butler steps into the room.
Can I ask a geography of where we're at question?
Mm-hmm.
So the door to the room we're in, this is the two doors flanking the stairwell, right?
Yes. This is where you came
Okay.
in from.
Okay, and we're on the ground floor, and that to the top of the stairs, that is a different floor then.
Yes. That leads up to. That's halfway up to the different floor. Yes. These steps also continue upwards
these
again.
stairs continue going up. I thought they were side stairs going up to the thing as well.
No.
That makes
No.
more
No. So
okay,
those also go
landing.
up to a different. Those
Okay, so that's an
continue up. So he's
intermediary
halfway up
landing.
to the second floor.
Ah, very good. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. Put your glasses on.
Yeah.
So the butler steps out and walks briskly to the edge of the podium or the dais before it, clearing his throat and saying in a quiet voice, but that still travels throughout the room because of the acoustics. Master, your parents are in the sitting room, and your father says he is ready for you now. Upon hearing that, Nicholas looks up briefly, confused for a moment, before understanding comes across his face, and he says, "Tell him I'll be in right away, please." The butler nods and walks back.
Yeah. And while he walks back, I also stand up
Okay.
and I approach Mr. Remai
Okay.
and I say, "This fair lady and this honorable man offered you their service, and we can speak. You're a nobleman. We can speak nobleman to nobleman. I know these two fellas, and they are honorable men, fair persons, and only want to do right."
So, you look at his face and you see sort of like a disassociative confusion before he realizes what you said, and you no longer see any of the trace of sadness that he displayed a moment ago, and he says, "Yes, my brother. Yes, of course. We'll speak we'll speak in a moment after I speak to my father. You understand, right?"
All right, yes. Very understandable.
Something weird is going on.
I mean, something weird happened with that baby, and it was 3 hacks. So who knows?
Kind of
what
weird
they
that
were-
no one responded to like our like the guy hosting this party. His brother's been murdered. And everyone was like, well, anyway.
Oh no! Anyway, like that meme. Wait.
Yeah.
This roast chicken's real good.
They basically
The wine
the
is
exact
good.
same reaction we had to the ghost girl.
Yeah.
Dude,
Exact
I
same
loved
reaction.
that part of the recap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. And okay. So after that, I will sit back.
Okay, so
And
10
that
hags
will- that-
and
that will-
10
yeah.
hags.
And I will nod to my brothers after that brief conversation I had with
Okay,
that guy.
10 hags enter the room,
And we die. Rolling
and you all die. No, so
No, it's okay. I rigged the place.
Hey,
There's sound effects on all the floors.
Yeah, you have put 80 mines on the
okay,
floor.
Yeah.
yes, so Ramey gets up and goes to the sitting room.
Move me
Wow.
back at the table. Boo.
Mm.
Boom.
Tuo padre.
Not there where I was before.
Ring!
There. Excellent.
Okay, so despite and the door shuts behind him, but despite that, you can still pretty clearly make out the conversation in the other room. And you can hear his mother say, "Do you know why we've come all this way, Nicky?" And you hear him say, "To chastise me again for what happened to Damien all those years ago. It seems to be all you talk about these days, Mother." And you hear a man's voice, presumably his father, say, "You know your mother never got over your brother's death, but that's not what we're here to talk to you about, son."
Wait, what?
And then the mother says, "We've decided to cut you out of the inheritance, Nicholas. We can't stand to see our money go to someone like you." And you hear Nicholas say, "Someone like me?" And the father says, "You know that we never proved with your studies, Nicky." And the mother says, "But you never
Like-
listened. And then after
While we-
Damien
while-
died,
wait,
and you
wait,
still
wait.
continued to bury yourself in your books, rather than face the family, rather than admit the truth."
Wait, I'm
And
confused.
while it is going on, I know that my brothers and
Clearly it's some sort of demonic shit.
yeah, like while this is going on, like I know that my brothers and also give like a nod of approval at Varys for salvaging this info.
Okay.
Wait,
Um,
wait.
Yes.
I'm lost. Are we talking about the same brother?
I think I'm going to roll insight because obviously this is not on the up and up, and I got a 13.
okay. What are you rolling insight to see?
If there's any sort of irregularities with this whole scene, because obviously some weird shit is
Well,
going on. If this
yes,
place
obviously-
is even real,
Yes, it does seem incongruous.
Yeah.
Just the
almost like a dream.
well, yeah. So yeah, it does seem somewhat dreamlike, and then you do notice that like when you're not really when you're only like when you focus on what the other people in the room are saying, you can make sense of it. But if you only like half focus, it's pretty clear that they're only really speaking like gibberish to each other, like people in the background of a scene.
Piece of garbage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So when I notice this, I'm grabbing Harmonill, I'm grabbing the brothers, I'm grabbing there, I'm going, this is some demonic shit going on right now. I don't know what a demon is, but this is it.
But just to be clear, so the porter came in, said your brother Damien is dead. Another one came in and said your mom and dad are here, and mom and dad said, since your brother died, you've been yada yada. We're cutting you out of the inheritance. That's what's happening right now.
Yes.
This isn't real.
So
So he
weird.
probably
So-
summoned the demon to avenge his brother and whatnot.
So hold on. So as his mother says, she says, "But you never listened. And then after Damien died, and you still continued to bury yourself in your books, rather than face the family, rather than admit the truth." And Nicholas says, "You came all that way here to say that? What? Did you and Mom just want to see my face?" Well,
Clean language, by the way.
well, you got what you wanted then, didn't you? You've lost 2 sons now, haven't you? The butler will show you two out. And you hear the mother say, "Nicky, wait!" And the father says, "Let him go, dear. He's been gone for a long time."
Oof.
And the door to the door to the sitting room swings open, and Nicky walks back into the dining room, his face contorted with barely concealed anger and frustration. And he sits back on his chair. And
This world is not real. To start yelling at him, Nick, wake up!
Nicky, no!
All right, since we're finally aware of what's going
Well,
on,
so hold
can I
on,
just-
so hold on, and then with that, he returns to the mourning that he was doing previously.
Okay.
That's so weird.
So can we try to get his attention? Do a little snappy snap.
The old
Like a little
snappy snap.
Yeah, a little snappy snap.
Okay.
Nick, whatever this is a nightmare. It isn't real. This place, everything. Look around. Look at the people.
He
Focus.
he looks at you. Hold on. 1 second.
She's so cute.
Does Barra approve of me just being like, hey, we gotta
Hey.
get the fuck out of here?
Hey, language.
Oh, sorry, is there a baby around?
There is a baby around.
Oh,
bad.
okay,
But
that's
he's
why he
sleeping
keeps
or is
saying.
he-
I
is he
thought you were
watching
doing
as
your
well?
impression of Pig whenever we say Jesus Christ, and he goes, "Ain't no taking the Lord's name in vain."
Jesus Christ is my N-word.
No.
Jesus
the
Christ,
little one.
dude, that should be a bumper sticker. Jesus Christ is my N-word.
Basics and shambles.
No, little one woke up and the lady's getting ready for bed so she can take the little one back to bed.
Ah,
right
very
after
nice,
that happened.
very
Good night,
nice.
Kilo wife.
She's super cuddly.
Ooh, like a
Good
puppy
night,
dog.
Aceel.
Yeah. I also have the dog spot like right next to me, so my feet are on the dog. and
Very
they-
nice.
Aw.
Okay, so sorry, so I got distracted. What had you said? What did you say to him? You said, "Wake up, it's not real."
I was like,
So
look,
you
look,
see
look around.
a flash of anger go across his face, along with one of confusion. He says, "Of course it's real. What's not real?"
look at the people. Listen, pay attention to your surroundings. This is some kind of loop. This has all happened before.
You're the looper. This is Looper.
All right, make up persuasion.
I'm gonna be like, me and my companions here, maybe the only ones here that are real. 22.
Ooh.
All right. So as you say that, he blinks. He blinks a couple times, and then in waves, everybody sort of disappears.
Oh, love it. Love it.
I totally forgot Bandog was with us. I didn't even grab him.
and the entire room
Oh, nice.
is
That was a nice
just
effect.
Oh, that was
switches
sick.
over to just being to being in runes, and then slowly you see that the Nicholas
Oh,
turns
shit.
into just this ancient, impossibly old man,
Very cool.
and I gotta go let the cat out. I'll be right back. Sorry.
Yeah. It's okay.
That was pretty sick, not gonna lie.
It's very cool.
Akai is such a bad DM. We should have been able to see through the illusion or not.
Hmm.
If we're all high enough in wisdom.
Yeah.
Because like this, this guy's self, it has a wisdom saving throw to see through the illusion. Shouldn't we have rolled for this as well?
This
None of
world
us
is
have
not
wisdom,
real.
so-
You
I
can
have-
only you can only
mean-
get out by killing yourself, Nicholas.
We have the collective wisdom of like a pill bug, so I think it's okay.
Wait, Zara doesn't have any wisdom either?
I don't. I'm not wise. I'm like clever and charismatic. All of my points are in charisma, and I have intelligence, but not wisdom. 'Cause that's
Okay.
the thing.
What is your
I'm
wisdom?
How many
smart
has
and
neither?
charismatic, but I'm not actually wise. I'm just like a waif going through the world.
What is your wisdom though?
0.
Okay, I
Dude,
have minus
I
1 in
have the
wisdom,
highest
0 on
wisdom in the
intelligence, so
party.
it's excellent.
Yeah. Well, no, sorry. So not 0. I guess it's 10. But I have like the or I don't know. I don't know how
Yeah.
the numbers work. Is
Yeah.
my wisdom the big number or the small number?
What?
Your modifier is 0, your wisdom is 10.
Okay, yeah. My wisdom is 10. I have
Okay,
no
I
plus.
have an 8 in wisdom and an 11 in intelligence.
I have 10 wisdom. 12 wisdom. I'm the highest.
Well, I also have 10. I have
Mine is 12.
Oh, now you have 12.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, because my points are like in like intelligence, dexterity, and charisma.
All right. Sorry, the cat doesn't know what she wants.
Oh,
You're
classic.
more charismatic than
Of
me.
course she
Hey.
doesn't. She's a cat. I don't
No.
know why you think
So
she can
so
make
so
choices.
so Euros, you only make a save to see if you see through the illusion if you attempt to see through the illusion, or you interact with the illusion and it's a type of illusion that is uninteractable.
Okay.
But you don't just, if you see an illusion and it looks like something that's normal, you don't make a wisdom saving throw unless you think it's an illusion. So if
makes
you
sense.
think it's an illusion, you have to be like, I want to see through the illusion. Otherwise, you don't see through the illusion because you think it's a fucking illusion.
language.
Because that's how the game works. even in 3.5.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. It's
I
low.
kill Harmonel.
Boo! See what man does.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Ninjas come through the ceiling, insta killing Harmonel and his brothers.
See
Yeah.
what man does.
Cool. Cool.
And-
And then I
yeah.
I haggle really badly with the ninjas about their retainer price, but they agreed to follow us
Yes.
as
Yep.
guns.
Yep. So now Harmonel, you're gonna play the cluster of ninjas.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're instead of being one elf, you're now like 9 ninjas.
He is the Foot Clan.
Yeah.
What race are the ninjas though?
Doesn't matter.
Human.
You can't see.
There's Armadillo.
Everyone is the same.
All right.
The same race under-
So anyway,
Totally. Oh.
Anyways.
Oh, so totally.
Yes.
What is Bandog's reaction to this?
he he is disappointed because the food is gone and kind of like taken aback. He pretty quickly catches on to what happened though, and he pulls one of his axes out and gets ready for anything that might be coming.
I say, put down the weapon. Put it down.
He
Put it
looks
down.
he looks at Vera. He looks at Vera and Varys.
I'm just gonna kind of shrug, like I don't know. I mean,
I'm gonna like not pull out my weapon entirely, but I'm gonna kind of keep my hand on the hilt, and I'm just gonna kind of be like half ready, kind of like shield up, but like not full on ready for combat.
yeah. I mean, I'm
gonna
gonna
get him
shrug
hot.
to Banda with sort of like to convey like, I mean, as you like, you do you. I'm not sure what's happening here.
Fair enough. Okay, so the old man, Nicholas Remay, he says he looks down at all of you, confused and disoriented and very, very angry, and he says, "What have you done? What happened? Who are you all?"
Can't see, right?
Oh, a chick.
Ah!
Hmm?
I think it's Gag's girlfriend at the back.
What's happening? I hear giggling on Greg's end.
Sorry, that's my end.
Yep.
What's the giggling? Are you being filleted right now?
No, my girlfriend just came in, and she's
Gross.
like, "You don't have a camera on, right? Because like, naked."
Yeah, she's naked.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so proud of himself.
No, she just got home from work.
Nice.
Where
does she work?
Hooters.
She's doing an
Auschwitz.
internship with like the West Trust,
Hooters.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
environmentalist shit.
The Wetland Trust is what I'm gonna call my strip club.
That's what I call my wife's pussy.
Language.
Oh God, I'm sorry. You're right.
You're
I'm
so
sorry. I
bad.
forgot. I'm sorry.
Dad.
Dude,
He's
there
a bad
it's like
man.
17 sessions of me being able to say whatever I want, and then like the last 2, it's been like, hey, you shouldn't say that because of the baby.
Little
Which I'm
Lucille.
fine with. I love the baby.
Shelly,
Yeah, come on.
Little
Shelly the
Shelley.
baby.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So he
Rico's daughter.
And I whisper to Vahaim next to me. Maybe you should tell him why we're here.
Yes, baby.
We came here for one thing, and that's settled this.
Yeah, this guy's like disoriented and like dying. He's like, all right, give it up, old man.
All right, old man. What do you got for us?
Okay.
Yeah. Does Vahaim respond to the things I whisper to him?
Sorry. What I didn't realize you said. I thought you said something to somebody else. What did you say?
No, I say like Vahaim's next to me, I whisper to him, and maybe we should tell him why we're here to get this thing done.
That's buddy.
He's
Okay.
basically telling behind to just be like, hey, give the goods, old man.
Yeah. So let's see. So Vahayon steps up onto the dais, and he grabs the old man by the collar and yanks him up off the chair, and he shakes him and he says, "Where is it, old man? Where's the book?"
Whoa.
I just go down.
Whoa.
I just go down to Tiavos, and I was like, what the fuck is he doing? I said,
Vahan. The fuck, man?
Does Tiavos respond to the thing I said to him?
Yeah. So first of all, so Varys, when you say that, Vaheon looks at you and then shrugs and then drops the guy onto the chair again.
I move down like to Tiavos and whisper to him like, what the fuck is he doing?
He's just whispering to everyone.
To Tiavos. I
Yeah.
just
So
move back
so
and
you whisper to Tiavos and you say what you say what? Sorry. What's he doing?
what the fuck is he doing? Yeah.
He says, so Tiavos says, look, I think it's probably time you learned what we're doing here.
So,
I'm just gonna kind of like
what's the issue,
cross my
brother?
arms and have kind of like a smug look on my face, like yeah.
So he waves you over to go to the sitting room with him.
Yeah, I follow him.
All right. So yes, so the two of you go to the sitting room, and he leans forward and he says quietly to you, and he says, "Look, we've been chasing demons down for the past 2 years, and there's
know,
so many
brother.
of them of such great variety. We've come to a mutual realization, Vaheon and myself. The only way to be sure that you're getting the right demon is to summon them directly. As Nicholas is the foremost demonologist in the Sword Coast, and he knows how to summon greater demons. That's why we're here.
I know. I went over here to find out the demon.
We're here to find out how to summon him,
Yeah.
and bind him, and kill him."
Yes.
Can anyone else hear this conversation, or it's just private?
Roll Percepciono if you want to try and hear. I mean, you can go to the door and listen if you want.
But I mean,
I'm not
like,
gonna do that
I mean,
with
I
them.
mean,
The other brother
I
right
whisper,
there.
I whisper to him and like,
Alright, I don't hear anything.
Okay.
and I whisper to Tiavos again, like, I mean, if he's going to fucking amputate him, we're not going to find anything. We're not going to summon any demon.
I got a 14. Can I hear anything?
Yes, you hear 2/3 of the conversation basically.
Okay. Can the 2/3 be the 2/3 that Harmonel's not talking in?
So we should maybe go ahead and tell
Yeah, so
Rafael
so I mean,
shouldn't-
Harmonel hasn't talked for
shouldn't be
most
like
of it.
me.
So yeah, you basically hear the gist, which is that they're trying that they blah blah blah, they can't get the right one, blah blah blah, they need to summon it. You know,
Okay.
he knows how to summon it, greater demon, blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Okay. Could I have a 30-second intermission? I need to go tinkle tinkle.
Okay, Tinkle Dinkle.
Yeah. No. I'm
Kilos
And
of
like,
poopy
and like,
pants,
and why was he talking? Like, you said you fought demons. Like, how have you found them? How do you kill them? You need like, do you have magic weapons? What?
Do you have what?
I mean,
Yeah,
how
magic weapons.
did they find the demons and shit like that? That they
How did
killed?
how did they find them? Or how did
I mean-
they
I mean-
fight?
I mean, a demon doesn't just stroll around at the beach.
No,
That's what I mean.
of course not. No, so
Like-
the
like
so
how did
yeah,
you
okay.
find
I didn't.
demons
I
killed?
was. I just didn't. I couldn't understand if you're saying how did they fight? How did they
How did-
fight
I
them,
mean,
or
how
how
did
did they
they find-
find them?
How did they find them? First of all,
So they tell you how they basically been going up and down the Sword Coast, responding to like any sort of like advertisement or like message board ad of like any sort of suspicious activity that would be possibly attributed to demons, and 30% of the time or so, it ended up being a demon, and they killed about 24 demons, they tell you, but they almost all of them were low level demons like Dretches or Babaus or something like that, and they realized that just hunting down every demon that they heard about and trying to kill it would be an impossible task to find the one that they wanted.
yeah, it's a wild goose chase. Yeah, I agree.
Exactly, yeah, a wild goose chase. So they realized eventually that the best method to find the demon would be the same method that it took to get it there in the first place, which would be to summon it to the material world.
Wait. I say to Tiava. So, you think some fucker summoned it at your maturation party, whatever? So you think that someone summoned it to us? Killed everything.
Well,
If that's the case, then we have open business in Evermeet as well, brother.
he looks towards the door, as if he's looking towards Tiavos, or sorry, yeah, as if he's looking towards Tiavos. Or wait,
I'm
no,
with
he's looking
Tiavos
towards
in the room.
Vaheon, sorry.
Yeah.
And he says, that's our working theory. I mean,
So,
how else
so-
would a demon get to Evermeet? Through the defense, and
yeah, that's the issue. So we have open businesses there as well, brother.
it must have been someone on the inside.
Yeah. So we need to sort out this business as well afterwards.
What I missed? What I missed?
Vera's dead.
Dang it!
So, but I am perfectly fine with summoning it, killing it. I think I'm ready.
Huh? Was that what?
I set up
So
Tiava.
basically, you've overheard Tiavos and Harmel talking about their plans, Tiavos and Vaheon's plans, which is that
Summer vacation.
what?
Summer vacation plans.
Yes. So basically, they're talking about how they spent the past couple of years going up and down the Sword Coast, killing various demons, and that they eventually realized that the only practical what?
They summon him in order to kill him. Yeah.
Yeah. The only practical way to get to him would be to repeat the same process that brought him there in the first place, which would be to summon them, and then they found that Nicholas Ramey is a demonologist that would probably know how to do that, and blah 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 blah.
Okay, so I say yeah, like I said to Tiavos, I'm fine with that. We can do this.
So he says,
Let's make sure that Vaharan doesn't break his neck or anything because we need him.
he smirks when he says that. When you say that, and he says, "You're lucky you haven't broken your neck. What with that climb you did?"
Yeah. Yep. I didn't. And let's find that demon, kill it, and let's sort out the business. Let's find out the fuck out Evermeet who killed our family.
Aye. And with that, you
And
both.
then while we're at it, we recite again our oath.
Yes, you recite your oath together
Wait.
simultaneously.
I need to find the pin. I have pinned it somewhere.
All right, hold on. Where is it? We'll say it together at the same time. It's gonna be gorgeous.
Okay, I found it.
Where is it?
I found it.
Where is it?
Pin messages at our DMs.
Where is it? It was on my desk.
Did you find it, Rebecca?
Oh, it's the. Okay. All right. 3,
I'm ready.
2, 1. Corel and
Corel
all,
and all,
Father,
Father,
to the
to the
everlasting
everlasting
darkness doom us if our deed faileth. On the holy island, hear and witness. And our vow remember, and Garda and Vandria, be he elf, man, or dwarf, friend or foe, friend or angel, whoso hideth or hoardeth or in hand taketh, findeth, keepeth, or afar casteth. Our miller I read, swear we all, death will we deal him ere day's ending. Woe unto world's end.
Let's go, brother.
Alright, you guys adorably go back to the beautiful Kilo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you're familiar with it now.
What?
You didn't know these references before.
I'm 4 episodes in.
Nice, but now you know the reference at least. That's like
What is this thing? So say we all don't know what it is.
Battlestar Tetractica.
I don't know. I don't know.
Gabblegar Babactbra.
Live it.
I just know that they told Kelly said to probably sue me for using this.
Watch Battlestar.
Oh shit, Chris Tolkien's calling me right now. Chris Tolkien is calling me right now.
From his grave.
He's
Yep.
dead. He died.
Dead, you
He's
son
a
of a
gazillion years old.
bitch.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
so,
So-
you're all standing before a very confused and very old Nicholas Remay.
Well,
he
well,
said-
so they just came back in the room, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to address them. I'm going to say, do you want to tell us what that was all about? I mean, we're all here. We're in this together, I assume. Do you want to tell us what that was about? So I'm addressing that to yeah.
He defers to Harmonel.
So, as I am the eldest,
Naturally.
yeah. So, my two brothers and one of them have been chasing demons all over the Sword Coast for the past years. And they've come to the conclusion that A, it's impossible to find the right demon on the entire continent of Faerun because it's a wild goose chase. And B, since Evermeet is not accessible, simply accessible, someone probably summoned that fucking demon at our celebration and that killed our entire family. So the logical conclusion is they're going to summon the demon here, fight him, kill him, and take what is ours.
I'm gonna look at Harmonil, and then at Vaheon, and then Davos, and I'm gonna say, if you think someone summoned that demon to kill your family, why do you want to kill that demon? I mean, the demon is a weapon. Someone else
But the
used that
demon
weapon
has
to kill
something
you.
that the demon has something that is ours.
What does it have?
The jeweled crown.
Okay. But surely if you kill,
What?
you won't know who sent it.
What did you say?
If you kill the demon, you won't know who sent it.
We will find it. We will find it. Don't worry.
And are you sure that all 6 of us can fight a demon alone?
We are. Yeah, sure.
So Vera's actually going to laugh at that long pause, and then that like she's just going to laugh, and then say, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that you're convinced.
Pretty
I'm
convinced.
gonna address all 3 of them with that question.
What was the question?
Are you sure that this group of 6 alone can fight and defeat a demon?
The brothers Finderwell, excluding Harmonel, look
One
amongst
this
themselves.
powerful?
What?
I'm just saying, like one that was capable of killing like their whole family. Like, sure, they've killed demons, but it
Yeah.
sounds like this one is a powerful demon.
I mean, but we
They
were
look
not
between-
expecting
they-
a demon to get summoned in our party. So we have to use that weapon to summon us.
They clear their throats repeatedly. The brothers look between themselves and say, with enough preparation, of course.
So you know what this
Shouldn't we?
you know how to kill a demon.
Fighting a demon
Well,
here on the material plane is far simpler than fighting it in their own home.
Yes, and by the same token, fighting a tsunami is far simpler on the beach than it is in the ocean. That doesn't mean it's easy.
I think we're ignoring the far more pressing matter of we just woke this man up from some sort of nightmare flashback reality. How do we know there isn't a demon here already right now?
All eyes shift to Nick.
Nicholas, can you remember how you got here?
Are you
How
asking
you
the
got to this
question?
moment? Yeah, I'm asking him. Nicholas, can you remember how you got to this moment? Was a demon keeping you trapped? Keeping you?
How do you know it's a demon trapping him?
Something was keeping him trapped, Harmonil, inside some sort of bad memory loop. I would imagine. I can't think of any reason why he would choose to live in some sort of reality like that.
I mean, he probably tried to summon something and he got a magical anomaly or something like that.
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, is there a reason why he can't answer?
So he looks at you all, and he looks still very confused, and he says, I'm not sure. Why, I it's all so foggy, all so gray.
I'm gonna do some
What kind of
investigation about the
spells do
room.
I have?
What kind of spells do you have?
I had like a detect magic. I was gonna see if there's something I could use on him to try to jog his memory, some sort of protect from evil, something like that. That's more of just a in battle type thing, right?
Yeah, you could use. I mean, you could use detect magic. See if there's anything magical going on nearby.
So I wanted to investigate the room. I got an 11.
All right.
I don't even have either of the spells selected. I didn't have those prepped, so never mind.
Oh.
And while this is going on, I say to my brothers, okay, since you fought demons in the past before, how do we prepare for one?
Sorry, say that again.
I mean, I say to my brothers, since you two fought demons in the past before, how do you prepare for one?
All right. So first of all, Vera,
Yeah.
you see that there's no remnants of any of the food or anything like that you saw before in the room.
Dang.
I know it's been abandoned for maybe 100-something years.
Hmm.
And yeah, it's all everything in here is just been destroyed and by the passage of time.
Hmm.
So I investigated. I got a shit roll. I probably have no further insight. Can I just try helping Nicholas up?
Well, yeah, he's still sitting in his seat. That's one of the only thing that's still intact here.
His bum. I see.
Yeah, you wanna pull him up?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say like, whatever's happening here, we need your help.
All right, you pull him to his feet, and he looks around kind of confusedly.
I'm gonna be like, you help us. We help you. You help us. Yes.
He leans forward and whispers in your ear, kind of concernedly, and he says, "Now, son, tell me, where am I?"
This is your home.
This is what?
This is your home.
He looks around, just confusion in his eyes, and he says, "No, no, no, no." And his eyes kind of glass over for a second, and then the room like fixes itself for a moment back into its original, the clean position.
What the fuck?
And he says, "Yes, this is how I remember it."
It doesn't matter how you remember it, Nicholas. It remembers where you are right here, right now, in the moment. You can't keep living in the past, Nicholas. As much as you'd like to. As much as everyone would like to. Does he respond to that?
Sorry. Kilo messaged me.
Yeah.
He said some pussy shit. Sorry, what did you say again?
I said, you, fuck did I just say? Watch the VOD. I said, look, you can't keep living in the past. That's what it used to be, but that isn't what it is right now. And then I said some other shit. I don't even remember what I said already.
All right, make
I was
a persuasion.
What?
Okay, he's dead.
I was like,
By the way,
thinking
he
about what
looks like his younger self again as well. By the way.
I'm like, remember, Nicholas. Remember where you are right now. Remember the truth.
And then Vera's gonna slap him and say, "He can't handle the
Hey,
truth."
Yeah, I got a 21.
All right, so his eyes kind of like fog over for a second, and he says, "Yes, the truth." And the destroyed room like kind of blinks back into its position. He's old again, and he looks at you with like sort of like clear and understanding eyes for the first time, and he says, "Who are you? Where Where am I? He looks around the room and he says, "Oh my, my."
And I said to my brothers, okay, let's get that book.
Who is keeping you here, Nicholas? Who is doing this to you? Remember. Remember everything. Yeah, I'm gonna like look at Vara, like if she's approving this method.
Yeah, I'll nod, and then I'm gonna take out my cloak of many fashions and start concentrating and wrap it around me, and then start concentrating on what I want it to look like.
Okay, what do you want it to look like?
You're welcome.
I want it to look exactly like how his mom looked when she came into the vision.
Okay, you didn't see his mom.
Wait, what? But I thought they came in and they
He was in the corner. He left to talk to his
Yeah,
mom.
he
didn't
left.
see
He
her.
left to talk to them, and they were in the sitting room.
No, they were in a different room.
Yeah.
Bummer.
And I
We
said,
didn't see them at all.
I said to my brothers, okay, let's get the book and start preparing.
Okay, well then I won't do
All right, so
anything.
there's multiple doors attached to this room. Where would you and your brothers like to go, Harmono?
I mean, we could go in the previous room where we talked to discuss our preparations,
Okay.
like on the room where we was there. There.
All right, so you and your brothers go into the sitting room and look around, and it's definitely seen better days.
Do any of you guys tell us what you're going to the other room to do?
What?
Harmon, do you
I
guys
think
tell us
I
what you're
think
going
it
to
was
do?
obvious enough what we are wanting to do right now.
It's not obvious. I mean, we're this place is weird. This dude keeps like losing concentration, and then like the whole world shifts. Like, it's not at all obvious to me what you want to do.
I think
Yeah,
it's simple.
the
Summon
question
the
is,
demon, kill it, take a crown back, go home.
so the question is, but do you tell us that that's what you're doing, or do you just go in the other room?
I mean, we told you a few minutes ago what our plan is.
Well, that plan didn't have a time frame attached to it at all.
Yeah, I don't care.
So I mean, I'm just asking, did you tell us what you're going in the room to do, or did you just go there?
We just go there.
Can I ask a question, Akar?
Sure, sweetheart. I love you.
Does Nicholas look injured in any sort of way when he's old? Like there's anything that could be. See, my lay on hands, I can
Oh,
neutralize poisons and diseases.
Is there an excuse for Varys to get all touched? So this is the
Yeah.
question.
Make an insight check.
I mean, he's pretty old. I bet he could.
18.
No, for being an old man, he looks aside from his confusion and like possible dementia,
Hmm.
he looks surprisingly healthy.
You're never too healthy
Like he
for a
has
prostate check.
he has no sort of affliction that I could try to heal.
As far as you can tell, no. There's nothing. There's nothing that's
You really want to put your hands?
There's
on
no
them?
there's no like ailment that you can see that's affecting him like that now.
Well, I was just trying to see if maybe he had a wound, like if there's something I could. Cause,
No,
'cause I could also
there's
heal
no
infections.
wounds or anything like that at all now.
Yeah, I can heal like blinded, not blinded. I can heal like diseases too. That's poisons and diseases.
And okay, so I talk with my brothers while this is going on. Okay, Varys,
Oh,
do your shit.
so
Yeah,
you
Varys, do your
want-
shit. Yeah. Let Varys do your shit, and then we can switch.
What are you gonna say? The car.
So
Do your shit, Varys.
Do you want to try and cure him or what? Of
Yeah,
something,
I'm
or-
gonna use I can neutralize poisons and diseases at a cost of 5 points in my lay on hands. I'm gonna try it. See if anything happens. Might be burning resources, but it's worth a shot.
No, it's worth a shot.
Hmm?
It's worth it. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good use of your time.
Yeah, so I'm just so that he can give us might cure his mind in some way if he has some sort of affliction. That's what. So does anything
No,
happen? Is there any change?
you cast the spell on him and you get the sense that his dementia is probably beyond the type of magic that you have access to right now.
He's just old and confused.
He's very old and very confused. Yeah. So what are you doing with your brothers?
And I'm going to ask them like how do you prepare for a demon fight? What do we need to prepare?
Jeez.
Well, it depends on the type of demon.
But like, all demons have like some common attributes that we need to take into consideration.
Do all demons have some kind of common attribute that what?
A common attribute that we need to take into consideration.
Well, summoning demons is of any level is quite similar to summoning one of another. In our they look at each other and they say, and Tiago says, experiments.
Wait,
We
when did you try to summon things?
they brush past the question, and
Come on. Tell me.
make a persuasion.
I mean, I don't want to know that you're doing stupid things.
Check.
I get a 2. Okay, fuck it.
So they brush past the question and they say, in all of our experiments, it's been the same basic method. It requires the blood of a demon one level lower, freshly obtained, of course.
And where do we get that?
From
Well,
one
that's
demon one level lower.
well. We have the blood of a lower level demon, of course, but one would have to summon a higher demon and then a greater demon
I see. Yes.
and then a demon
Eh.
and then we would be and then
So it's
well,
like a chain.
the final yes, of course, but the final recipe is within to summon a demon lord is within the possession of only a few demonologists. Remay being one of them, naturally.
Good. So,
We have risked our lives and the lives of others, of course, and to obtain the knowledge to summon a lesser demon. But to summon a greater demon requires even more. Something only a great necromancer or demonologist
yeah, so this is
or
why we need
wizard
this.
could provide.
Yeah, so this is why we need this Nicolas Remai guy. Yes. No. Do we need completely magical weapons? So if we summon them out of their home plane, can we hit them with non-magical weapons as well? How does that work?
Well, Diablo says, when you summon a demon, one traditionally draws a circle with part of the materials, and the demon is unable to leave that circle.
So it's like an Irden in The Witcher.
However, a sufficiently powerful demon can overpower this circle,
Yes.
and you'll be forced to fight them on the material plane. Yes, they're usually resistant to... He looks at your weapon and he says, normal weaponry.
I said to Vahayon, who was like the more magic inclined guy, can you enchant this, you think?
What?
Can you enchant this?
He looks at your weapon with, and he says, no. I'm afraid that is beyond my skills.
But maybe there may be something useful in here. Okay, and once that is done,
Yes. So Vahayon looks around the room and he says, I suspect there is certainly something interesting around this manor.
I mean, surely, he has some stuff.
Yes, the sword and the shit is magic.
Yeah. I mean, he has +1. So, so, is there anything else that you need to fill me up on regarding to demon fighting?
They look between themselves, and Vahayon says, will also require a diamond of somewhat significant value.
Why that?
Tiava shrugs and he says, "We don't know, but that is one of the resources required. It presumably amplifies some aspect of the spell. The wording, perhaps. That is
Interesting, I
beyond
see.
us. We're not theologians. Theologians. We're, well,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Alrighty then. Let's get whatever we can from here. Then prepare everything.
Alright, so back to and very.
And obviously, like Hamil's blood is boiling right now, like full of adrenaline.
Oh, yeah. Vera,
And like,
Veris.
and then my brothers and I start chasing the house to find the stuff we need,
Okie
or at least as much as we can.
Vera
So-
and Veri. Alright, first of all,
So,
make an investigation roll, Harmonel. Vera, Vari, what are you all doing?
I get a nat one.
Harry.
What the fuck is this?
That's bad.
Like my
I got
last
all
three
the
rolls
good
have been
rolls.
1, 2, 1.
And I've just been rolling like 16s the entire time.
Oh, yeah.
Boo.
So I'm gonna look at Varys and at Banda, and I'm going to like, with a bit of concern, ask them. I'm gonna say, like, what do you think they're doing in there? You don't think they're
Jerking
you don't
each
think
other
they're
off.
summoning a demon, do
I
you?
do think so.
Huh? What Banda?
Jerking each other off.
That dog is so going to die.
You know, I think that's what those filthy full elves are doing. I mean, they're always talking about racial purity. How do you think they
Yeah.
stay pure?
I think we both know, don't we, brother? And he claps you on the shoulder.
Yeah, Vahan, give me your racial purity. Gross. Like,
All
that-
prejudice that doesn't even apply.
you guys, you don't think they're actually summoning that demon right now, do you?
I say we go in and check, and if they're not, we start exploring this place, try to find out what's going on.
Yeah, because at this point, they have not told us at all how to fight this demon, why we should fight this demon, how it benefits any of us to fight this demon.
Varys is indebted to
And-
Hamil for life, so that's one.
What?
Varys is indebted to Hamil for his services, so
Yeah, I am technically.
Yeah,
I did offer basically on this specific quest. I said you freed the slaves.
yeah.
I will
he didn't
help you
offer that. I didn't offer that.
I think they're going about it in a pretty stupid way, Vera, and coming from me, that probably says a
Yeah.
bit.
I mean,
But-
it concerns me that they seem to be the ones who have the means to summon a demon, and that they're off on their own. I tell you what, right now, if I go in that room, there's a demon, I am leaving, and I'm going to look at Banda like meaningfully, like, are you going to leave as well?
Yeah, he nods in agreement.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Shit out of luck here, guys. Yeah. I kind of just got to do it.
well, they don't have to do this now, like, especially now telling us operations.
Look,
we
I mean,
can-
you can always like open the door and see what we're doing. So
Look, I'm
I
gonna
don't
point
think
at
you guys are
Nikki.
meditating.
I'm gonna point at Nikki and be like, Nikki, stay here, stop changing your shit, try to remember, okay? Remember who you are, where you are right now, right, Nikki? Right? Look at me, Nikki.
Make a persuasion.
You can do this, Nikki. Here, boy, you can do it.
Boy, come on.
Stop changing shit, Nikki. Finally, a bad roll.
15 is not bad.
Well, I mean, it was a 9, but I mean, I was doing like 20s the whole way. But yeah, we're gonna go in there, and I say we just start exploring this place if they haven't already summoned the demon. Try to find this book they're looking for, and then try to make them not do it right here, right now, because that would be fucking stupid.
Yeah. Varys, go kick the door and make sure they're not doing something stupid. I'll stay with Nikki and make sure things are okay here. Banda, you do whatever you think is best.
He goes over to the so Bandog goes over to the northern door here, and he just proceeds to kick it the fuck in. And
And then out comes 17 hags.
Mm-hmm.
And a Balor. Not a
Or-
And Morgo comes out of the room.
So, Nicholas seems to be doing his best to focus on his current surroundings and not become disassociated.
You tell me if he starts to dissociate.
All right,
Your
make
name is
a.
Nicholas May. You're like 1,000.
Because I have a plan. It won't be very nice, but
All right.
Alrighty, so who's going to kick the door front outside?
I'm gonna kick the door in on the Harmonvilles.
So
I'm gonna be like, look. Oh, go ahead.
So wait. So hold on. So you're gonna go into this room.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, look. I don't know what you purebloods are talking about, but we're gonna look around this place, find out what's going on. Let's not summon the demon here and now without any idea what we're doing. If you do find this book, we're gonna look around. Okay? No summon demons. Okay? Okay, we're not doing that right now?
No
Yeah?
Demi
All
Summy.
agreement?
Yes, looky round.
Yes. Yeah. Right? Alright, sound good? All in favor?
Tiavos
if you-
and Bahayon look at you and they nod begrudgingly and say, "Aye, agreed. Probably not the best area to fight a demon."
were they
Yeah.
legit going to summon that demon? What fucking retards?
I'm just gonna look at them and be like,
There's no
look,
such
I
thing as
know,
being greeted when there's a high cause at stake. Come on.
Oh
look,
my
I know
God.
you.
Oh my God.
I know you guys got a lot on at stake. Harmondel's explained it to me. I know you're very antsy to get this over with, but I'll tell you from experience, trying to rush into things can have really bad outcomes. You might end up having to work with this guy. I'm going to point at Harmondel. You might end up swearing a life debt to this guy.
They
I
don't
feel
have
like
any-
like Javos would like nod knowingly, like yeah, that sucks.
they kind of look at you and they go and they shrug and they go,
Yeah.
"You should try being his brother."
You might even lose a couple fingers.
They draw
that's
their
sad.
swords. No. So yeah. So Harmona, you rolled to go.
And not one. So I don't find shit.
No, but you kick open the door.
Wow, yeah, fair enough.
Shkaboom.
Just like shout.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna shout at Vera. All right, I think we're going in here. Okay.
I love you, Vera.
Mhm. Can I see them through the fireplace, or is that wall still intact?
Yes, you can see. Oh no, this one right here is intact. Yeah.
It is intact. Okay.
Yeah.
Like my brothers following me to that room or not yet?
Yes, they will follow you into the room. It looks like make a perception check. You too, Gregoro.
I get a 6. I'm
Damn,
improving.
dude, you're stupid. Gregorum. All right. You see books situated around the room. It looks like it might be the remnants of a library, perhaps.
Mm. Does Harmonel know what a library looks like?
I'm pretty sure I know, yes.
That was just me being rude.
I noticed.
I
You Prussian.
yeah.
All right. Brothers Finderwell. You guys see anything?
So they look around the room and they say, "Looks like an old library."
Then let's test the books and see if it's the one we need.
So they go into this room here as well.
The billiards room.
Or the billiards room, yeah.
Doesn't look like a billiard, but anyways.
And so Tiavos goes and looks down the steps and says, "They're all blocked. The whole thing's caved in down here. Not gonna get anything down there."
But like the floor that is broken. Like how big of a height is this?
That does not work.
What?
I mean,
Oh,
the
no, I was
floor
trying to
that
send
looks
a meme.
broken.
Yeah,
into the
it's
basement.
there's no height at all. It's just basically like the ground is torn
Ground
up.
level.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're on the ground level right now.
Okay. So I mean, like, let's test the books there then and see what we can find.
All right, make a investigation.
What the fuck is this? I haven't run any double digits yet.
You can roll with advantage because your brothers are helping you.
Okay, let's roll another one.
Wow.
I get
Dude,
6.
come on. Hey, come on, man.
Now you're stealing all the good rolls.
I'd appreciate it if you actually tried.
All right, so I got an 18 on the same investigation roll. What's happening?
And okay, what I have rolled this whole game? 1, 2, 1.
You know,
Then I
maybe
got
if you had
5, a 4, and now a 6.
Alright, Greg,
But anyway, so like,
you
I have no shit about demon
you,
books.
you rummage around the library, and takes about 10-15 minutes. A couple times, things flicker in and out,
oh,
and throughout the
dookie.
course of the search, but eventually you find underneath a pile of other books that have been seemingly burned, you find an immaculate and intact book whose cover reads in it looks like Draconic original initially, and then the letters on the cover seem sort of like shift into various languages that you speak, and it eventually forms up into the words the Demonomicon of Igwilv,
Igwolf?
Volume 7.
Yeah, and I saw to Vahayon. I found something here.
You found something here. Maybe if you had these half-elven eyes, maybe you would have found things a little easier.
Vahayon rolls initiative and kills Varys. I said to
And
Vahayon, come here.
so you open the book a little bit, Ferris,
Yeah.
and you see that the first page is actually, it looks like it's autographed.
Okay, and what does the book say? So it's autographed. What does it say?
Well-
2009.
You can't read it. It's make a history or religion check.
I think those are both zeros for me. Let me just double
They
check.
probably are both zeros for you.
Yeah. Roll 1d20. 13.
All right, it looks
Like I haven't had a single roll lower, and I've had like 30 of them than like Euros' highest roll.
I know it's pretty sad. He's very sad and pathetic.
Here, you guys want to take a look at this? Rolled in the wrong channel.
I
didn't even notice.
I was also in the wrong channel then.
Yeah, I know. You guys are incompetent.
All right, Greg, reroll.
I rolled a 13.
Greg, reroll.
You're actually telling me to re-roll?
Oh
You
yeah.
need to re-roll.
I can't tell if you're actually telling me to re-roll here.
I am telling you to reroll, but I don't care if you reroll. Oh
Okay.
no, you get a 16 or a 13 or whatever the fuck.
13.
What were you rolling to see?
History?
Oh yeah, that's
On the-
right. That's right. So yeah, so you recognize the language as being Draconic, but
But then suddenly you remember that you actually did gender studies and not history, and you forget what the language was.
Yep. It's true. But
Real sexist
you were unable to speak Draconic, obviously.
I'm gonna be like, you guys speak Draconic?
Diavos?
They shake their head negatively.
Do I speak Draconic?
I would have hoped in all these demon quests, maybe you guys would pick that up.
Yeah.
Ah,
I don't know if they're the reading.
Tiavos shrugs and he says, "It's a hard language. A lot of noun preposition stuff."
Yeah,
So it's like German or what?
this shit is fucking gobbledygook to me. I don't know.
Racist.
Um, make a history check, all of you. Everybody, every single one of you, you stupid fuckers.
Didn't I just do that?
I get a 13.
Yep.
You want me to do it again?
Yeah, bitch.
I got a 21, bitches. Oh,
I
suck,
got a nat 20 though.
suck it, Varys. I
All
still
right.
beat you.
Yeah, that's true. She did beat
Mine
you.
still wins. It's a crit.
No.
It's critical history.
So
I got my history
Vera
critical.
and Varys have both heard of the Demonomicon of Igwilov, and it is one of the most famous and valuable and sought after books in the entire multiverse.
Oh my god.
And this specific volume, Varys knows, even without being able to read it, knows that it relates specifically to the summoning and binding of demons.
Okay, so
This is
probably
what we're
probably
looking
this.
for, yeah?
I say, okay, this motherfucker probably know how to speak Draconic, so we should get him to translate that book for us.
Say that again?
We need Remay. He's saying we need Remay because he can speak Draconic.
Yeah, to translate the book
That's a
for us.
racist assumption, isn't it?
It's probably because it's his book. So
Oh, yeah, okay. Not racist, I guess. My bad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it's his library, dude.
Sorry.
humans are,
Okay.
humans are good for something, huh, guys? Is he a human? I don't even know. What the fuck is he?
Mm-hmm.
He's a human, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see it in his.
I mean, since it's volume 7, then like, can we search around and see if we find the other volumes?
No.
You may roll investigation again.
With advantage again.
No, you don't have advantage again, you goober.
Boo. I get a nat 20.
Yo.
Wow. So,
Hey.
you scour this bottom floor of the library, and you even
Jack shit there.
you even go up to
To
the
the astral plane.
upstairs library. And though you find various books written in a variety of languages, some interesting, others not interesting, all of them dealing with magic and the history of magic and that sort of things, none of them contain the information that you seek. None of them... Yeah, sorry, buddy, there might not...
What?
Yeah, there might not be any fight this session, Greg. Sorry. You guys shouldn't have skipped the cult. Tiavos and Vaheon turn on you guys. Roll initiative.
You insulted Harmony, roll initiative.
Yep. All right, but yeah, so yeah, you're unable to find any other volumes of the Demonomicon, nor are you able to find any other books that seem to be of particular interest.
So
Though
it's
they
not
all,
like
though all of the ones that you find are probably of some value.
in terms of sell them to collectors and shit like that.
In terms of what?
To sell them to collectors. You mean
Yeah,
that-
these are all like if not unique books, very rare books, all dealing with. I mean, many of them hundreds of years old.
Yeah.
I mean, the most recent one is probably like 150 years old. So
I may take a few of them. Preferably ones that are written in Elvish, if there are some of them.
a haunted Alzheimer house of a demonologist is a Chekhov's. Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have figured out the puzzle that early.
Yeah.
Queer. What did you want to roll for?
I mean, are there like any books in Elvish?
Yeah. There's a couple books in Elvish. One is yeah. So one of okay, you kill Remay. Yeah, Remay's dead. So yeah, you roll. Sorry, you one the first one you see is A history of the colonization and development of the Elven Evermeet project with volume 3.
I take that.
Okay, and then the other
Interesting.
one is it's a collection of magical elven poems. Then in parentheses it says defunct circa sundering.
So Elvish magic poems,
Defunct circa sundering.
defunct.
Yes.
So it's like before the spellbreaker and all that shit.
They would have worked before the sundering.
Okay. I don't think that.
The
still-
Sundering was only like 10 years ago, right?
No, that's the spell plague. The sundering is when when Evermeet was created.
Oh, this is the second Sundering. This is
Okay,
a different
so
Sundering?
I take that. I'll take. Okay.
No,
Elvish
so this
magic
book
poems.
is poems by the Elvish before Evermeet was created, basically.
Okay, I take that as well.
Okay.
And then the third one is just a history of magic, volume 11, parentheses appendix.
Can I briefly look through this and see if I find anything regarding enchantment of weapons and stuff like that?
Yeah, make another investigation.
7.
Yeah, you don't this is you don't see anything related to that, and the stuff that you do see in there seems like it none of it contains any actual information. It's solely just it's like it's a 200-page volume that's just an appendix for a much larger work. It contains no information of its own.
Okay.
But it tells you that there is information somewhere in the universe that is there to be learned, and that excites you when you have a boner.
Can I ask a
Oh,
question?
yes.
Yes, speak, boy.
Is there any gold around this room?
Okay, so I
Any
don't take the
gold?
last book. I just take the first 2 of them.
Okay. No, you don't see any. No, but you can you make another investigation if you want to look around the rest of the man.
So this has been lasting a while, and I guess I can hear them, rustling about in the other room. I'm gonna holler through what the hell is taking them so long.
I'm just gonna start rustling everywhere for gold.
And I will go back to my brothers and tell them that I didn't find any other books regarding demons.
Look, I know this might be wrong, but Reme is clearly losing his shit. He doesn't have any use for it.
His shit.
I could do this. The gold. I'm looking for gold.
Oh,
You're a fucking paladin. Why do you steal his money?
for
Hey,
me.
the- Oath of vengeance. Oath of vengeance.
Vengeance is not the
like-
same as pre 5e paladin
You also probably owe me money.
amendment restriction.
What?
3.
I have to go pee pee. I'll be right back.
PP.
You just won PP. You have the bladder of an 87-year-old woman.
No, I didn't.
The little one can now say PP. It's really cute.
Oh my god,
know.
it's adorable.
She
Little
goes.
Shelly.
She goes. PP.
Did she
Little
learn that from
Shelly.
Aka, or where did she learn that from?
Huh?
I mean, it would be fun if she learned PP from Aka from the D&D game.
No, we
I'd
asked
be
if
very
she needs to go
concerned.
pee so that we can take off her diaper so she can learn to use a toilet, and then she's learned it from us. From us saying, "Do you need to go pee pee?" And she goes,
Does she say PP or pissin or
"Piss." No,
pissin?
she says pee pee. It's
Like-
adorable.
Like how does it work? Like you're a Yank, your wife is German. Like you're actually bilingual, or what do you talk in the house?
I speak English with her, and the lady speaks German with her.
So she will learn both.
Yeah,
Ah,
the
makes sense.
idea.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. So hopefully that works out.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's the way you're supposed to do it if you want to actually make someone bilingual, is that you need to have like just talk to them normally and do normal, the way that people do language acquisition, but have it clearly split somehow,
Yeah.
so that one person does one and one person does the other, because that allows her to to organize it all in her brain correctly.
Yeah, but like, I mean, she will learn the language that she's interacting more faster with the person she's talking
Yeah,
to.
I mean, she learns German. She definitely has more like she has more German words that she can say because she also has that at daycare. But she clearly understands both equally well. Like if we ask her to do things.
Sehr schön.
Yeah, she's silly. Okay.
Little
So-
Shelly.
Oh, Shelly.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyone on Total War Center is having sex. Come on.
Yeah, for real. Especially Greg. Greg's not having sex.
Apart from Aka.
Hey, I'm getting laid every day.
Yourself doesn't count.
Yeah, you're getting a new chick every day.
No,
No,
no.
it's-
Same
it's-
chick, same chick, same chick. I I prefer the same prostitute.
Is she Bulgarian?
No, no. She's Greek. It's your mom.
Oh, how cute. You're my dad.
Ree.
Hi, Dad. How are you?
Hey, you want to say hi?
Hi.
Oh my God! Hi!
Ja,
my
Simone,
God!
tak, witam to kurwa.
Hoje gava, kuchiki vida, do the Viraland.
I just think you should know that your boyfriend's a skis ball.
He touched my penis.
Yeah, mine too, and my butthole.
He touched my butthole, but that was consensual. But my penis was not consensual. I didn't tell him he
Oh
could touch
my
somebody.
God.
I told him he could touch my butthole, and he touched my butthole, but that was
Was höre ich jetzt?
So are we
Yeah,
leaving this
Ole.
whole Demented Man's house, or what are we doing?
You're still at Method Man's house, yeah.
Greg's just gonna move back.
Demented Man, not Method Man.
Oh, the Demented Man.
Oh,
Yes.
блядь. Okay,
Dude,
so
the Demented Man is a great character name.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have the Thin Man. I guess you could say Casey is the Fat Man.
the bucket man.
So,
The Bucket
Man.
Man.
The Bucket Man.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right. So, all right. Notes. 3 point. Fuck you. All right. So yeah. So you
Mine
guys
follows.
you guys have just got done searching the library.
Yes.
I'm gonna search these rooms on the right.
Whoa. Whoa. Which rooms?
Oh, is there another? I was gonna do that green room and that balcony.
All right. Roll investigation.
I'm just gonna. Can I just roll 2d20?
Well, I just
For
wanted one for the
both?
same. I wanted one for both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
5. I see nothing. I forget I have eyeballs.
Mixed breed. Boo.
You still there, DM car?
Yeah. I'm just sorry. I got a message.
Or your boyfriend?
Probably.
Oh.
It's a
I am bi, you're not heterosexual in 2022. Burn.
Your boyfriend. Oh.
So, what is our southern nerd
Sorry, I
DM
was-
doing?
Talking to Narf. So yeah. So you get a 5. You die.
Yeah, I fall through the floorboards.
You
I
fall
die.
through the floorboards. You die. Harmill's turn. No. Yeah. So
that's-
you. It looks like everything in here has been picked clean at some point. Like now that the whatever sort of like illusion it was affecting the place is no longer active, you see that there has clearly been other points in time where it hasn't been active as well, and other people have taken advantage of that and looted much of the place.
Hmm.
So you don't find anything on the balcony or the green room.
All right. You guys want to look around the whole western part, see if there's anything else we could find?
Vera is bored with the old man.
You guys
Yeah.
want to just take this old man and summon this demon here and see if we die?
No.
Can we give the old man the book?
So what did I miss? Who died?
Banda just explores everything. Is everything explored now?
Yep. He returns back to the room with a kind of like a glower on his face, and
No-
he
no
says
new
to
battle
Vera.
axes?
He says to Vera. He says, "There's not a shit here.
I'm gonna
Fuck.
look at him and say no battle axes, nothing.
Nothing.
And
Hmm.
Not
Then I
even a
speak quick.
copper."
Boo.
Copper.
Uh,
Well then, might as well plug on out of here.
And he'll
right?
he'll open this last door there, and it opens up to
Pretty shitty room, yeah.
an
More garbage.
old kitchen. There's still a second floor too.
Mm-hmm.
Can I pick up Nikki and have him come with us to the second floor?
Yeah.
Just carrying his old frail ass.
I'll bring him with. Drag
Yeah,
his
he
dumb
once you kind of like give him a little prod, and he has like no issue following you to the second floor here.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
once you get up to the top of the steps, you see that there's a large hole there in the middle of the floor.
Hmm.
Didn't notice that before.
Time has
Didn't look up.
didn't look up. Time has not been friendly to Nicholas's mansion.
Who's Hoos?
You're
Every-
not having a good time, Nikki.
No, he seems just kind of disoriented
Hmm.
and out of sorts.
Hmm.
So, are we just gonna take this old demented man with us? Because there's nothing really of value here, right?
I mean, like, can I also go around the mountain and see if I find another entrance to the basement?
I think it was an entrance to the basement.
Yeah,
It was
like,
it was,
but
it was
yeah,
all
in the
all
green room.
blocked up though.
yeah. So I walk
I'm
around,
gonna
walk
do a
around and see if I find another one.
exploration. Gonna do a little exploration of that second floor for some goodies. Ooh.
Yeah, so you you find like the occasional piece of like silverware or
Mhm.
like the occasional gold coin, but aside from that, there's really everything over here, everything in here has been
Okay.
just picked
And
over.
by occasional gold coin, you mean that like I found them here and there, and in total it
You
amounts to like
find
6,000 pieces?
16 gold coins and 4
16.
silver spoons.
I will take that. I will take that.
Varys, you prick your finger on a rusty nail and you get HV.
I got a 12 on investigation. Fuck you.
Get an HV. Now you go to the upper floor of the library and you rifle through the few remaining books that haven't been touched. And
no.
and when doing so, one of them accidentally falls to the floor and you see a book that's been pushed to the back of the bookshelf. And
Yeah?
it's a cookbook by Antoine de la Veille.
So it shows how to make meth.
No. But you opening up the cover, you see that it's also been autographed.
From whom?
Antoine de la Veille.
It
Left
takes
arms.
how much does the cookbook weigh?
1/2 of the pound.
I want to know why the book that I found in like session 4 weighs 5 pounds.
What book did you find, sweetheart, honey bear?
I don't know, ages ago. Maybe from the bank. I don't remember.
Well,
Dude, that was like a fucking tome.
I feel like the book should not weigh 5 pounds, and if it does, you
You-
should change it to 1 pound.
Okay, you said
You're the one that said 5. At the time, he questioned it. You were like, no, it weighs 5 pounds.
it's a 5 pound book. It's inlaid with platinum. Deal with it.
Well, all right. So I found a cookbook. That's it. All
All right,
right.
so hold on. First of all, Kilo,
Yeah.
that book weighs 15 pounds now.
That's the weight increases
Oh
for
yeah.
every
Every time you
bit of
complain.
experience I
Every
get. Right?
time you complain. All right, so yeah, so you've all looted this second floor. What do you all want to do?
I mean, I said I wanted to look around to see if I find another entrance to the basement.
You can always chop through the floor somewhere.
Yeah, but I mean, if there's an entrance somewhere, like a back door or something, I think it will be easier than chopping the floor.
Well, I mean,
Okay,
I don't see
make
an
the mecha de investigation.
Yeah, 16 minus 1, it's no, it's 16.
Yeah, you find
You can also-
a trap door to the basement in the kitchen.
Hmm. Interesting.
And as soon as you drop down into the basement, you immediately regret it because the stench just is almost unbearable. Rotted food and dead rats and just foul odors meet you. It's looking around with your dark vision, you see nothing of interest. Just puddles of black goo from rotted fruit, hundreds of years old, and
Oh god.
yeah.
I just go upstairs again.
Okay. Yeah, you go back upstairs, and even though the manor itself isn't the cleanest place, it feels like you're in the freshest garden you've ever been in compared to where you just were.
Yeah, makes sense.
Mhm. Can we smell him from where we're standing?
You can't smell him, but like when he came up, I like it's not him, but you definitely there's like a waft of I guess just death came up from the underground when he came into the when you see rose back up and it meets everybody and sort of like ugh they gag, but they don't really recognize it being it from him, fortunately.
Okay. Too bad.
Bandug says, "Oh, is somebody shit themselves?"
I'm gonna I check Nikki real quick just to be sure.
He has not
Okay.
shit himself.
It wasn't the old man.
No, it was not the old man, and it wasn't you, fortunately, either.
That I would have known.
I said to the orc, down on the top of the basement, there's a lot of great axe and gold there. Wanna take a look?
What did you say?
I said to Ben, like, there are a lot of great axe and ox and gold down there.
He make a persuasion with
Let's
disadvantage.
think about this
You're
cookie
trying
shop.
to get Bandal to go in the basement that you just came out of?
Yeah, that's not. With advantage or with what?
Disadvantage.
I'm going to help Bandal.
Okay, I got a 14.
What do you say?
I got
Yeah.
a 14.
So he wrinkles his nose and he says, "Doesn't smell like there's any axes down there."
Oh, god damn it.
There is a trapdoor in the kitchen.
He
And,
plugs his nose and he says, "I think I'll pass."
Good.
Well, how is Nicholas responding to all this? He's just like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, he's just disoriented. He's kind of in his own little world.
All right, Uncle Nicky. You want to leave this shithole and come with us?
When you say Uncle Nicky, he looks at you with like a look of sort of like recognition for a second, and then confusion hits him for a second. And he goes, "Uncle Nicky, yes.
Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long
Where are we
time.
going?"
I will go to Daggerford. Get you in a place that isn't completely falling apart.
Yes. Daggerford.
You want to come with us to Daggerford, Nikki? Huh? Huh?
Okay, nephew.
Oh, God.
Okay, it's my
Okay,
nephew.
like I go to my brothers again. There, I think I tell them, okay, there's nothing here. It's a destroyed piece of shit.
Yeah, they've also been looking around and they don't find anything. But the who is it that took the Demonomicon of Igloof?
I think I gave that to Harmonon,
Yeah,
because I said you guys look at it.
Okay,
yeah. I
so
mean, we
Harbinel
have.
has it. Okay.
I mean, we have the book, but it's in Draconic, and we need to get that guy to sign it so that he can translate it.
I like that. We have a book, but since I can't read, I mean, not really anything to do with it.
I mean,
Let's burn it for heat.
Inferno mode. Okay, so
I say we get out of here.
let's go to my brother's
We ask. Do you have any idea how strong? Do I know the name of the demon?
No.
I mean, we know what he looks like.
I mean, they don't know the name of the demon either.
All right, Nikki,
It's
Nikki,
Morgor.
Nikki. You fight. You're a demon guy, right? You're a demonologist, right? Remember that, Nikki, Uncle Nikki. Demonologist, demons, yeah, big books, big scary, big scary monster, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Demons.
Yeah. Do you think maybe you could help us kill a demon, huh?
The book.
You're a powerful.
Where's the book? Tasha's
Okay.
book.
Do I hear that, or am I like at the same room with my
Yes.
brothers there? Like, I take it out, and you mean this book?
You can probably hear it because of all the holes in the walls and shit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and I mean,
It's pretty loud.
we're there, the same room, all everyone, like with myself and the brothers.
All right, Nikki, you want to look at this book? You want to look at this book? Not summon the demon, but just look at the book. Kind of, maybe, in this fog you're in, Uncle Nicky, you can figure out what's going on.
So you
Once, go twice.
you you proffer the book to him and he puts his hands on top of the book and he says, Tasha, yes. She wrote this for me.
Who wrote this for you?
Asha,
Pasha Biceps, or
Tasha.
what?
is she bad?
She real bad. She a bad girl.
He
She's
looks
a
at you with like a
bad girl.
puzzled look on his face and he says, No.
I mean, like I said to Nikki, if we describe you how a demon looks like, you think you can tell us what kind of demon it is?
Remember who you are, Nikki.
There's a demon here?
No, there's no demon here, but
Is that why
if
my
we
house
describe,
looks like this?
we don't know. Nikki, focus. If we describe to you how a demon looks like, you can identify it, no?
No.
Demon?
So, wait,
Here?
I have to... not here. It's a black humanoid made of ash and ember with a pulsing glow of internal flame and a cloud of a volcanic superheated ash. Do you know what this is?
Gentlemen, this man does not know where he is.
demon?
even.
I mean,
If he wants to help you with this,
Kilo. I mean, we have a word in German for this fuck idiot. He could be one of those.
if you want his help, we have to figure out what the hell is wrong with him and help him.
Yeah. So you know what I think is called a black humanoid made of ash and ember, pulsing glow of internal flame, cloud of volcanic superheated ash.
Does this sound familiar to you?
Yeah. You know what this is?
He make a persuasion.
Why do I need to persuade him to tell him so that he can?
Because you're talking to a demented old man.
I get the 14.
He looks at you and he says, "Are you my nephew?"
No, but I'm your nephew, Nick, and he is my friend. Can you help him?
Right, yes, nephew. Yes. A demon, yes. The book. Read the book.
Okay. I'm gonna whisper to Barra. We're taking this old man to Daggerford, and we're gonna see if anyone else can help us. If there's like a healer or something, any sort of medical thing.
You're looking for an old folks' home.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna march on back. I'll carry you if I have to. Is he pretty frail? Is he reasonably? He's like 80 pounds.
Yeah, he's a light little fellow. Yeah, he's seen better days. I mean, if you didn't know any better, you'd perhaps think that he was sustained entirely by magic at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows when the last time he had an actual meal was?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
I'm gonna be like, hey,
he's very
Yeah.
light.
all right. So I'm gonna be like, look, if he can't walk, I'll carry him. Okay, we're going back to Daggerford. Everyone in agreement? We're taking this old man back to Daggerford, seeing if maybe we could during the trip we could jog his memory at all. Right, Uncle Nicky? You wanna go? You wanna go to Daggerford? You wanna go to Daggerford? Huh? Huh? You wanna go to Daggerford? Huh? Does this sound
Daggerford.
agreeable?
Yes, we'll see family.
Yeah, family, Daggerford.
There's nothing
yeah.
stronger than family.
Yay, Daggerford! Yay!
Look at
Yay!
these guys. They're strong. They're brothers. They're strong. Yeah.
Yay,
Yeah.
Daggerford! Yay!
Dog, you have any input? Kilo, are you asleep?
Working on it.
Okay.
All right.
So,
All
so
right,
are we going
so-
to? Are you guys? Have you searched everything you want to search?
Yep.
There's nothing, dude. There's fucking nothing.
Yeah. Then
So-
we
Alright.
exhume and we take him with us. And before we go, I want a clear statement from Harmonil and from Bahan and from Tiavos that you're not going to summon this demon until we are all ready for you to summon this demon.
Don't worry.
That was not very assuring.
Don't worry.
Tiavos, Bahan.
So yeah, so they look at you and then amongst themselves and then at Harmonil and then they shrug and Tiavos says, "Of course we won't summon until we're all prepared."
Okay.
Look, yeah, we have these plans. I'm going to help you, but I'm not going to do it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
we're
we're
gonna
not
have a
going-
repeat of Waterdeep.
We're not going to summon a demon while we are drinking. Don't worry.
No. Not just not while we're drinking. I want you to know that if you summon this demon and we're not all prepared, Banda and I are leaving. I don't care if
Bandog nods his head.
we are out of there. This is something that we all do together, or we are fucking out of here. Okay?
Aye.
The old man kind of like nods confusedly and he says, "Yes, out of here."
You want one last adventure,
Oh.
Uncle Nicky?
What'd you say?
You want one last adventure, Uncle Nicky?
Adventure.
I
Yeah.
We're
think
gonna
I'm
kill
quite ready
demon.
for another adventure.
We're gonna kill a demon, Uncle Nicky. We're gonna kill a demon.
A demon.
Yeah.
Let's go on another adventure.
Yeah, okay. He's fucking gone. All right. Awesome.
Alright,
Let's
this
go.
dude's gone.
Okay,
Cool,
move
let's
out.
hit it. Yeah. Alright.
Alright then, let's move out.
Autobots, roll
Okay,
out.
Banda, go into the basement under the kitchen.
Bandog, don't go in the basement.
Yeah. Alright, so you guys spend the next few hours
Can I we try like saying anything to jog this guys, explain this situation, anything, like get him vaguely up to speed, or he's just completely fucking gone, like eyes glassed over.
Alright, so what are you saying to him?
Vaguely trying to explain the situation, describing the demon, literally like anything to get some extra information out of him.
I mean,
Alright.
I try to reiterate this thing like the description to see if he's going to answer about the demon type or anything.
Alright,
Yeah,
both
so-
of you make a persuasion.
What, so do
And
we
I'm
leave?
gonna call him Uncle Nicky the whole time
I
too.
got a 3.
Naturally.
Wait, what's happening now?
16.
They're trying to fuck Uncle Nicky.
Okay.
I'm just
Well,
trying to get any information out of him, like see if I can.
Okay,
As we walk back.
I was thinking when we left the house, we could maybe call it there because I actually am like really
Yeah.
scared.
Yep,
Yeah,
we're about
okay.
we're about to end.
Oh, okay.
So on the way he has
Moments of
rare
lucidity.
moments of like lucidity where he seems to be like Whenever he realizes what happens, he seems to be like he seems to be shocked and like confused, more so than in his dementia state. But in the lucid moments, you're able to ask him a couple questions, and what are your couple questions?
Well, one about identifying that type of demon. Two,
What's the
methods.
current secret recipe?
So to the first, as far as the first question goes, he just like absentmindedly shakes his head and he says, "Oh, demon lords are all unique. No same one between the two. No, all the same. No.
So like methods, weaknesses.
Depends.
I mean,
It
the guy
depends
doesn't know
on
apparently what kind
depends
of
on
type
the
it is.
depends on the lord. Yes, it
So
does.
how can we go
Wouldn't it?
about
Yes.
how can we go about identifying the specific lord?
Identification. Yeah, and then he kind of like starts babbling to himself.
Some guys. We're gonna put him in an old people's home, and we're gonna find someone else that can speak Draconic, because this isn't gonna do.
So right now you've got a baby and you've got like the oldest
An old
possible
man.
man.
Yeah, we're picking up dependents like a sailor on shore leave picks up STDs. It's
Yep.
pretty crazy.
All right, so you all arrive back in to Daggerford with Uncle Nicky in tow, and we'll leave it there.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Excellent.
Good game, guys.
yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
No combat. Re.
No.
I know that was surprising, wasn't it?
Do we get a level?
No, you don't get the level. Not yet.
I'm gonna
Soon.
be honest. I think we didn't have combat because I had a long talk with Varys.
Yeah, I want
I
I just- I
divested myself of moral responsibility for any harm that would happen, and you're